the house. So, I hope you guys are ready for a lot of fun action tonight. Of course, Allison Fisher will be doing one-game challenge matches tonight, and we've got Table 8 cordoned off just for you. So, as you can see there, of course, Bobby Hilton is directing traffic. We have our designated racker all set up. Every single person who is playing will be getting the break, and Allison will be attempting to beat them, depending on who shows up. So, I'm all set. We're good to go.
Start right now.
All right. Allison Fisher getting ready for her very first match. As you can see there, there she is, the Duchess of Doom, winner of over 50 WPBA titles, over 80 different titles worldwide, ranging from pool to snooker. A very decorated career, definitely one of the women on the Mount Rushmore of pool. So, by all means, please drop in. Let's get this going and share this out. And I'm going to be doing the same thing. So if you guys are ready for some really fun matches tonight, this is going to be a lot of fun, guys. So let's get these shares out there, get everybody watching. We got a lot of pool action coming up, not just here, but this weekend as well. Of course, our Underdog 2 tournament is also going to be happening tomorrow, so this is a nice little primer. We've also got plenty of action going on over in Rhode Island as well with the 33rd Ocean State Championship. And there's some big matches going on over there tonight as well. So I do hope that if you're watching that you will flip between this and flip between that. And I do hope that you will share both of them. And we'll do our best to try to bring you all of the action. Of course, our designated racker, he will be playing Andy Gow first. Of course, one of our many proud sponsors of the Shark Stream, as you see. Andy Gow will get first crack at Allison tonight. He will get the break. And we will see just how it goes. So, let's see. All right, very first player of the night, Andy Gow, up to play that one rack against Allison Fisher. Nice soft break. The 8-ball goes in. Has a shot on the 1-ball. Not looking too bad. We'll give you the nice overhead here, see what's up. A little hampered by the 1 and the 3-ball here, so not exactly the nicest layout. I would wager that we're going to be seeing Allison come up to the table here. Let's see where we start off. Of course, Andy has been playing for quite some time. A consummate straight pool player. Also played quite well in 9-ball. He tried to play safe here, but unfortunately, he is going to end up leaving a long, tough shot for Allison. And we'll see if she takes on the first offensive shot of the evening, or if she attempts to play safety back. She does have a good opportunity to play safe here by sending the 3-ball towards this 7-ball right here and send the cue ball back up table. Oh, but instead she just fires it in. And just like that, Allison is off to the races. You know, and as Bruce Bartholet has said to us, she has been a powerhouse this week. She has not missed much. And she is not playing around. Good shot there. Kind of bumped the 5 just a tad too far. This will make for a tougher run out, as she's going to need to be just about inch perfect over here. I would wager that she's going to be attempting to get the cue ball somewhere in this area after making the 4-ball. That will allow her to get a better shot on the 6. She's going with that carbon, carbon shaft. Do believe she may be using the Peach Hour, if I'm not mistaken. All right, 23 people watching. Carrie McAuliffe as well. Very happy to have you guys in here. I know you guys got a lot going on over in the Rhode Island area as well tonight. Oh, Allison decides that she wants to come all the way up table in order to play this 5. So she must be able to see the 5 past the 7 ball here. She's eyeing it up closely. You're going to get a nice look going down table here. It does look as though she's going to have a chance, and as you can see, she's chatting with the players as she plays. Of course, a very personable lady. Definitely a great ambassador for the game of pool. Oh, she plays that one just about perfect. You can tell that Allison has just been playing top-notch lately. Of course, her most recent one of the most recent events that we've seen her in has actually involved her teaming up with Shane Van Boning, and they ended up winning a Scotch doubles event. I believe it was at the Omega Billiards 9-ball Open, the Omega Billiards Diamond Open, that is. So as you see here, Allison is going to make pretty quick work of Andy, as she is just about out of the woods here. And there we go. Allison Fisher, this 9-ball to come. And just like that, Andy Gow has been vanquished. All right, so with our first player down, we will see our next one come up. Of course, the lovely Savannah Chernesky as the designated racker. We will see who our next player is here, and I'll do my best to try to put his name in. If I should so happen to not know who the player is, then I will just not name them. My apologies for not knowing their names, but I do not know what the schedule of players is. That being said, another rack of 9-ball down. The next player to play here . Oh, we have a photo op. Just want you guys all to know that this event, of course, is sponsored by the Connecticut APA. They are the main reason that we are having this event tonight. So a big thank you to the Connecticut APA for all that they have done tonight. Our next player, of course, is Squirrel. He will be breaking. All right. He breaks. Does not make anything on the break. And that's trouble for Squirrel. Good play there. Allison gets just about perfect on the 2-ball here. Down on the 3 here. Just got to inch yourself out for the 3. There you go. This one's going to be a slightly trickier position. Now this one's going to require coming around 1, 2, and coming back out for this position here. I don't wager that she'll play it soft. Oh, she leaves herself a much tougher position than I expected. Opting not to play the tougher shot. But she plays that one just beautifully. So, I guess tough position really doesn't make a difference, of course, when you're a top pro, as Allison Fisher is. And because of that, you now see her continuing to run out. Good play there. And unfortunately for Squirrel, it looks as though he will be doing nothing more than just breaking, as he will not get his opportunity to run away. Good shot there. Hello, Andy.
How you doing, Timmy?
Your rack went quick, didn't it?
Yeah.
As did Squirrel's.
I made a ball on a break.
You made one more ball than Squirrel did.
But I didn't have a shot on the one.
Nope.
So I played safe, and I almost got her on safe.
Yeah.
It leaked out.
Well, unfortunately for you, Allison has been in top form this week.
Yeah.
So because of that, she has made quick work of two opponents.
Yep.
As we see the third rack coming up here. So
It was fun. She's such a nice person. I was talking to her earlier.
yes, very personable.
Very personable.
So our next player, of course, will be coming up. Like I said, I'll do my best to adjust the names as we see them. So I see Pops Charlton.
Greg Charlton.
Greg Charlton is coming up now.
I tried to get into her head.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How did you do that?
When I played the safe, she called me a dirty bird because I almost got her on the six. But when she had the 5-ball on the rail,
yes.
I had to shoot it down past the side pocket. I was telling her I said that side pocket sticks out a little bit. You got to watch it there. She says, "Are you trying to get into my head?"
Of course.
And I said, "Would I do that?"
Gotta do something.
Well, I told her earlier about.
Oh, look at this!
Wow.
Wow, Pop's coming with the fire.
Told her earlier that we have laws against abusing senior citizens. Didn't help.
Yeah, you have to remember that her being of a. Oh no, Greg Charlton unfortunately scratches. This might be all it wrote for Pops.
She made a great shot on that 5-ball when she was playing me.
Yes, I was surprised that she went the longer route.
Yeah.
But again, it is up to player preference, and that snooker stance definitely helps.
Yeah.
She's everybody has always talked about that great snooker profile that she has, and it's because she was
a snooker champion. And she just carried it over to pool. She said she's been living in the United States and I think South Carolina for 26 years now.
Yeah, she's one of the few snooker pros that was able to come over and make it and make pool their game. You can't think of too many of them. The only other one that I know of is Chris Melling was a good one who attempted to cross over and did very well.
Yeah.
Of course, Melling is also considered crossing back into the snooker world as well.
Yeah, well, he plays both.
He does still play both.
Both fantastic.
As you see here, Allison
She wanted to be a little lower on that 5, but
Allison got a little funky here.
She'll make this and come off the rail and back out for the 6. No problem.
You should notice this is going to be very simple too. She's literally just looking to get the cue ball there.
Connect the dots, really.
She did the best to not hamper herself over the 8-ball there.
Yep.
And that should be enough here. She's just going to stun this ball, fire the 6 in. Oh, almost missed that. It wiped its feet.
Yeah. But I think this rack is over.
Yeah, I would wager. You guys are seeing top pool from a top female pro. Anybody that says Allison Fisher can't cut the mustard, They obviously are not watching what they're watching. She's definitely doing it all. And there you go.
Uh-oh, watch that. What?
Oh, no! Is Allison going to lose a game? It's ball in hand for Greg Charlton. And I think Greg is going to get away with one here. Take your time.
Oh my God!
There we go. Pops Charlton wins it all.
I think
Our first winner of the night.
The only person that has beat her on our tour. Except one guy who made the 9 on the break.
Wow, that's awesome. All right. Greg Charlton becomes the very first player to beat Allison Fisher without a 9 on the break. And Allison has come up dinged by one of the Yale Billiards faithful.
And it's his son's birthday today.
Well, happy birthday to Brian.
Brian will be playing her in a little while, I think.
We're going to leave that one up there for just a little while, just so that we can show that Greg did get one over on Allison. And congratulations to Greg Charlton. He becomes one of the list of the winners today. An unexpected scratch on the 8-ball leaves Allison with a chance to, leaves Greg with a chance to make the 9, and he delivers. Super congratulations to Greg Charlton. Always, he's on my team. Bruce, if you make him a 9 because of this, I'm going to be mad at you. I know you're listening in. Oh, that's Tim Wiegand, another one of my teammates. I spelled his name wrong. Oops.
I think about Allison, she's so easy to talk to. So
Oh, yes.
Such a pleasant person. Very engaging. And he makes the ball on the break.
That he does.
And has a shot on the 1.
Wow.
It's more than I had.
Yeah. And Tim is coming off a pretty good week. Of course, Tim being, Tim, of course, has been working very, very hard as the holidays are coming up. He serves as one of our local postmen. And he has also had a pretty good week in the world of pool. Came off a very nice break and run.
But he didn't leave her much.
Oh, but he hooked her.
Unless the 2-ball goes on a carom.
I think he hooked her. We'll see. Pretty sure he hooked her.
Seems to be a little space there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's enough space for her to come with something weird here, like making the 2 on the side.
May even be able to make the 1 in the corner.
Oh, she attempted it.
Oh.
She scratches for the second time. Wow.
In a row.
Wow. Who would have thought that?
She's on 2.
Oh, yeah. Call it out, Tim. Call it out. Oh, that leaves Tim a chance here. Maybe the ghost of table 8 is getting to Allison.
Oh, she missed a few when she was practicing, so I don't know if she's in stroke yet or not.
Uh-oh. Tim, you hit that one too hard for table 8.
Yeah.
And that's going to mean...
This is not an easy shot.
No, it isn't, but I have a feeling that with that beautiful carbon shaft that she's using, she should be able to feather that just nicely. Oh, yeah.
Which she does.
Hits it with a little bit of gusto. Could we see a 4-9 carom? It's on order.
It's on the books there.
Can't tell what
definitely
kind
got
of
a shot on it.
Can't tell what kind of cue she. I want to say that she's using
She wants to hit, after making the 4, she wants to hit the 9 on the the left side as we're looking at it. She hits it on the right, she's liable to get blocked by the 8-ball.
Well, she makes the
She
4.
did. She did it, so now she's got a shot on the 5. So if she hit the other side of the 9, she'd be blocked.
Well, that's trouble for Tim because
Oh yeah,
leaving herself
she's
as
out.
nice as she did,
She's out from here.
she's a little short. A
No,
little
she's
short
fine.
here.
She's fine. Plays 7 on the side, 8 and 9 in the same pocket.
Hector Sanchez, Aiden Greb, very happy to have you. Well, see, I still don't like the shot. Not that it makes much of a difference, but
No.
she did have to play it with a little bit more inside, a little bit less natural than I'm sure she would have enjoyed. But that doesn't matter because she's Allison Fisher.
That's right.
And when things like that
There we
happen,
go.
she just
Number
gets
one's
out.
down.
Happy to see you, Jay Longo. All right, that goes the way of Allison. She improves to 3-1 today.
I got a nice picture with her.
That you did. Very, very good that she's out there taking pictures and
Signing cue balls. I got very nice. Signed cue ball.
yep. Jack Taransky, you're welcome for the stream. You're welcome for the stream. Who is that? That seems to be somebody from US 1. I'm not sure who that
I'm not
is.
sure who that is.
Can you do me a favor, Andy, and let me know who that is so that I can put the name in? Andy is going to be my name runner today. So we'll know who that is in just a minute. This is live from Yale Billiards, Craig Maxwell. Yale Billiards. Jack Cooper, thank you.
Alan Longley.
Alan Longley. He's going to be mad that I didn't know that.
It's hot.
Cheers to you as well.
It's hot in here.
A little bit warm, yes. I met Alan Longley at the first Underdog tournament. And it seems to me that he will be playing. He made a couple on the break.
Oh, no shot on the one.
It would seem to me that he will be playing tomorrow's Underdog tournament, if I had to guess.
I would think so. If he played in the last one, he'd want to play in this one unless he went out.
Oh, here we go. What do we got?
I'd try and hide her behind the 2.
Oh, there could be a carom on the 2 here if you wanted to play a bit of a
Nice
two-way.
going, yeah.
I don't like the way he's going with this. The
No.
5 and the 6 there.
It's a
That
6. You
says
could
go
bump
off the 6.
Yeah,
Oh, he tried, but
that's no good.
that's not good enough against Allison.
He would have been better off bringing the cue ball down behind the 2 ball. But it's all right. Oh, Allison misses. Oh, no,
No, but she gets
doesn't.
lucky.
She didn't get lucky. She played that.
Huh. A little bit of fortune goes a long way.
Yep. Well, you and I and the people at home have the best seats in the house.
Yes, I would
on the
say.
Shark Stream.
Oh, she plays that with a lot of a big stroke of inside there.
Get this out of your way.
Oh, you're fine. Good shot there.
I like how she held that reverse English to keep it from getting locked behind the 6. We gotta do something with these wires, Timmy.
I'll figure it out.
When you put up the new system,
Yes.
you're gonna have wire ties and
Oh yeah, it'll be all kinds of fun. Look at this. Beautiful shot. Stephen Gow, very nice to have you here. Dave Loveland.
hey, Steve.
Got 43 people watching Allison Fisher just mowing through the field. And as you see here, Allison will be well on her way to going 4-1 up on with Allison versus us. And just like that, Alan Longley looks like he will be dispatched. Another victim to the Duchess of Doom. You know, one of the reasons they called her the Duchess of Doom, of course, probably the feeling of doom that all of her opponents felt in the 90s when they ran into her in the semifinals of an ESPN televised tournament.
Well,
Of course, we have our designated racker, Savannah Chernesky. She's out there racking for everybody.
and Crystal is taking pictures for,
Yes.
For everybody. So you'll be seeing those out on the website in a day or so.
I do not see who our next opponent is here. We
Yeah.
will see very shortly.
Excuse me.
Who could that be? Is that Josh Davenport?
That's Josh
That it
Davenport,
is.
yeah. Come on, Josh.
There we go. All right, on the break. Employing that right side brake again. Oh, ends up hitting it soft, just a little too soft. That's why he didn't end up making that ball. It was actually almost so soft that he made the 3.
Yeah.
We'll look at the overhead here, but I don't see any problems for Miss Fisher. Very nice shot.
Nope. She's got to bank the 2 ball. She's not going to play safe.
No, she's going for this, I think. I think you could safely say she's probably going to fire here. Yep, there she goes.
You won't see her playing any safe.
Yeah, it's full offense. Full offense for Allison today. Unless, of course, she does get hooked.
Yeah.
We've yet to see her hooked behind the ball.
I almost got her.
I think you came the closest.
She called me a dirty
Dirty bird.
dirty bird.
That's a
Call me a dirty
very
bird.
mean comment from the British. So
Dirty bird, but it leaked out. So.
she was less than pleased with your choice of action.
Well, I didn't have a shot.
Yeah, you had to do what you had to do.
I had to try.
Allison needs to figure out how to navigate this here. You might actually see her let the stroke out here just a little
She's gonna
bit.
draw back.
You think that she'll just go center table? She's played very conservative
draw
today,
back
so
to
to
the
see her
center
just get to
table.
right
Yep.
here feels like the shot, but
Still gonna get
oh, she ends up playing it one rail. It still works out.
Yep. Nice speed control.
We have challenge. Zane Greb, just so you know, Allison Fisher is giving off 1-rack challenge matches to all comers for the next 2 to 3 hours. There you go. Good shot there. Now we got to see her. Now we got to see her see what that carbon can do.
Got a lot of stroke out of this one.
Yep, she got just about straight here. All she needs to do,
She's got a
is
little
really
bit of
just
an
get
angle.
back into this area. It's right about there. That's all it takes.
She's going to draw it back. Oh. Very nice.
There it
stroke.
is.
Look at that.
Leaves herself a very manageable shot. And once again, that might be all she wrote. Allison has been playing quite well since her loss to Greg Charlton. She's already 6 games in, and she is 5-1. As you see there, she was able to work her way to the 9-ball, and just like that, Josh Davenport has been defeated. She's chatting a little bit.
Oh yeah, she chats a little bit after
yes.
each game. Very nice.
Where is my phone? There we go. All right, our next racker to come.
Your girlfriend's been racking really well because I think at least I made a ball on the break, the wing ball, and somebody else made the wing ball too. I think Greg did. I don't know. But she's been doing a good job with the racks. I don't know who this is.
That's Dan Delgado.
Oh, okay.
Dan Delgado up next. Oh, we see, who knows, maybe some tag team action with Corey Sharp and Dan Delgado.
On deck, I think.
Yeah, we're bringing them over. We're lining them up, and she's mowing through them like cordwood. She's lining them up like cordwood. Oh yeah, she's not playing a single game. Dan checking the rack of the expert racker. He's not going to find any inconsistencies there.
No, she's been giving great racks. Give her a lot of credit.
Well, she learned. I always showed her what she needed to do. Oh, John Porto saying he got to play Jeff DeLuna yesterday. How'd that one go, John? Did you crack him for 3,000? Did he crack you for 3,000? 40 people watching Mr. Delgado on the break. Uh-oh. That's the wrong ball, Dan.
Well, I think that's all she wrote for.
Yeah. I think Dan's in trouble.
Bruce was remarking earlier, before we started,
Yes.
that a lot of guys were, in the other places they played, a lot of guys were scratching on the break because they were nervous.
Yep.
You know, when I got on, I said, I'm not playing Allison Fisher. I'm playing the table.
Of course. You're literally playing the ghost.
Yeah.
Allison Fisher's the ghost. If you expect her to miss, well, you're wrong. She doesn't miss much. Oh, got my buddy Chris Freeman. He's dropping in. Oh, he's dropping in.
Hey, Chris, how you doing, buddy?
Chris Freeman's got Friday Night Fights going on right now.
Yeah.
We're definitely gonna share that one out as well. Thank you, Chris Freeman, for that.
Are you going to play her?
We'll see. We got plenty of people out there, so I want to give preference to the people who are out there playing.
Yeah.
You know, of course, as somebody who is running the Shark Stream, I try to leave it out there for the players.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's interesting. I would have come the other way, but what do I know?
Yeah, I think she was able to get in between the two, though. And that might work out just fine for her. Great shot there. Don't think you're going to see too much issue here.
No. 7 on the side. She wants a little angle so she can come down table for the 9. So she draw this back a little bit. I don't know if she got the angle she really wanted.
No, she should be
But
just
she
fine.
will,
This is going to have to be played a little bit inside.
Yeah.
She'll play this with top inside. She's going to come 2 rails here. Oh, she goes 1 rail with a hard amount of right-hand spin. Man, I'll tell you, it takes a lot to be able to stroke that and keep that controlled.
Yeah.
Very impressive shooting by Miss Fisher. And it looks as though Dan Delgado will be on the out here. As I do not anticipate her losing to many. Dan Delgado falls. That makes Allison 6-1. Ryan Cullen, thank you so much for joining. Got 49 people watching in. We rack number 8 here. We got about 25 to 30 people on the list, so she's about through 1/3 of the field here, and she ain't messing around. She's making very, very short work. But hey, when you're a top pro, you're a top pro. Don't know if we'll have a player break at some point. I don't know what the schedule is for that. But I do know that if we do have a player break, then we'll obviously take a slight break ourselves. We won't drop off of live, but I do have a nice little "I'll be right back" banner that we'll throw up until Allison gets back in. Allison, of course, chatting with Bruce Bartholet, the lead operator of the Connecticut APA, and Bobby Hilton, who are both sitting on the rail. They have VIP seating. Corey Sharp is up next. He will be our next opponent for Allison. Of course, Corey has been playing a lot lately. Who knows if he might be able to eke one out here. Great shot there. Made the wing ball. Has a shot on the 1. Not a great shot, but it's a shot.
But it's a shot, yeah.
Oh, no, she's just visiting Craig Maxwell. She obviously does exhibition matches all over the country. She is, of course, firmly sponsored with the Connecticut APA, and she does do a lot of exhibitions for them as one of their player pros. And of course, she's also got many other different sponsors as well. Oh, he's gonna play safe on her. Uh-oh. He needs to be a little tighter than that.
Yeah.
He was hoping to get it in the nook, and
Yeah.
that didn't work out as good as he'd
That's
hoped.
going to be good with Allison.
No, we'll see here. We'll see if she
Looking
decides
at it,
to.
she got to avoid that 8-5 down there. To come around for a shot on the 3.
That's a great shot.
And she got out to get a shot on a 3, so she's in good shape. And where's she going to put the 4?
Oh,
Will
the
it go by
4.
the 5?
No, it will. I don't think that it will. However,
She can get it in this side pocket. The one
Yes.
closest to us. She'll need some.
I mean, she definitely has outs for that ball. Oh, she missed. That might be the first ball she's missed all day. Pretty sure that's the first ball she's missed all day, with the exception of the scratches. So Corey's going to get a chance here. Elizabeth Pinty, thank you so much for joining in. Yep, she's been here all week. She's made a who's who of Connecticut pool halls. She's made it to a who's who of Connecticut pool halls, and she's done challenge matches all through. Oh, that's a little too much sauce. Corey's gonna have to come with a big shot here. He's got to go 1 rail and try to get himself back out into this flat right here. That's what he's looking to get into. Instead, he finds the cue ball in the drink, and that's not what he wanted.
That should be all.
Yep, I'd wager that's the end of
There's
that.
nothing tied up,
Nope.
unfortunately.
Think I should mark the tally down a little early? Allison should be able to work 1 rail position here to get on the 6. As you see, it's all so simple. It's all so methodical. There's nothing terribly flashy about her game,
No?
but it doesn't have to be. It's effective and it works.
She plays so well.
That's the point. So many people try to get so cute and try to do. Uh-oh. Did she hook herself?
No, she's got it.
I think she hooked herself, Andy.
You think so?
Yep. 100% hooked herself.
Oh, yes, she did.
She's over a quarter of the ball. Is she going for jump?
She
She's
got
going
a
for
jump?
jump cue.
Yeah.
She's got a Purple Heart jump cue. Oh boy. She's going up and over. She went straight for jump cue here. No, she did not get over. That leaves a scratch. And Corey is going to have a chance here.
To be the second player to win.
And you'll be interested to know that I'm pretty positive that Allison went with a near full cue jump there. It's not a full cue, but it's very, very close. It's a long cue for jumps. Uh-oh. Is he going to... He needs the extension. He's short. He's a short man. Going for the extension. It's funny, Corey uses the same extension that Jeremy Sosi uses.
Yeah.
Same style of extension.
Take your time. Take your time.
He's got to slow down here.
A little low left.
He's got a shot.
Just to kill it.
Oh no, Corey!
That's all right. He left her a hard shot.
Yeah, I think it'll be enough, though. She's not going to have to do much with this. She'll play to aim the 9-ball in the side after this, I believe. You may see her just come to the rail here and just pop back out. It's a slightly tough shot.
Sauce on it. Come around 2 rails.
Yeah, it's
3 rails.
tough to do here with the amount of cut required. She's got to draw this pretty stout. Oh, she tried to do a little something funny here. A little something cheeky, little cheeky. Tried to play it cheeky. You see her now, she's like, ooh, this is not the best position in the world. But it is what it is. Allison will make chicken salad out of, well, you know what. And she will end up winning this rack. Corey Sharp has been vanquished. But it was not to be. A little bit of cheering going on out there. I believe Bobby is making some announcements. Our next player coming up. Who do we got now?
I don't know if he announced it yet or not.
We will see who our next player is very shortly. All right, our next player coming up in just a moment. Have not seen who that particular player is just yet. Although I do know there's a couple of players out there. I might know who that next player is. If it is, this could be a pretty decent test for her, as I have seen him there. Yeah, that's one of them.
Greg?
That looked like Greg, didn't it?
Good morning.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's playing or not.
I don't know. We will see. Oh, Will Ailey. So hey, Will Ailey's going to be testing the waters here, and of course Will has break and run power, so it's very possible. Do our best here to try to announce every single player who is playing. That way, when they go back to watch the live, they are able to find their game and able to watch it. A lot of the players, of course, are watching their game only to realize that...
a little kick, but no shot on the 2.
Yep. A lot of players are watching only to realize that they're going to be watching Allison shoot 9 balls in succession. Will may be doing the same thing if he should so happen to give ball in hand here, because this really is not a tough-looking rack. It looks formidable, but every shot is there.
Every ball has a pocket.
And every ball's got a path to get to the next one.
A safety probably down by that top right-hand corner. Hope he doesn't try to kick at it.
Because now I don't think he has a choice here. Oh, he just plays the push out.
Yep.
Oh, now we'll get to see if Allison decides to take the push and play a little safety, or if Allison decides to give it back. She will take the shot and plays her first safety in eight matches or 9 racks.
She doesn't lock him up. She saw.
No, she left a shot, so
he can hit the ball, but
I don't see a great safe here.
No, I don't.
I think if you're Will, what you need to do here, though, I think is you need to utilize the stack right here. You need to utilize this cluster.
Mm-hmm.
This cluster is going to be what gives him the ability to play safe here, and he's going to succeed in that safety. So we are going to see a bit of a battle here, as I do expect that Allison will try to come with an interesting shot here, to say the least. The only problem is that where she's hooked, I don't see the greatest of leaves for her, because if she thins it, the side is a problem, and she needs to make rail if she goes rail first. So she's gonna have to hit it with enough power to get to the side. She kind of sprays and prays, and wow, look at the roll.
She's trying to make the 2 on the side.
Well, she got she got some fortune there, because the 2 ball no longer goes in the side.
And the 2, I don't think the 2 goes down in the corner.
Not without scratching the cue ball, it doesn't.
No. I don't think it goes by the 4 anyway.
So you're gonna see Will here attempt to execute what looks to be a very thin safety. Unfortunately, he's going to leave a shot, and
that's going to be all she wrote.
I don't like his chances from here.
No.
So he had fun. He got into a safety battle with Allison Fisher, and Allison seems to have won that battle. And it is only a matter of time before she potentially wins the rack, so long as she can navigate what looks to be 2-rail position to get back for the 3. She doesn't need to be dead perfect on it, but she does have to avoid the balls.
Very nicely done.
Oh, and I said she doesn't got to get perfect, but where did she land? Perfect.
She had a combination on the 3-5.
Yeah, after that, she should be just fine.
Yep.
Don't think there'll be any issue here. There you go. Allison, of course, now firing away at the 3 ball.
Bridge, and she's an expert with the bridge, because
of course.
In snooker you use a bridge
for just about
half
everything.
Your shots.
And now it is just tick, tack, 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 toe. As every other shot does not look to be problematic.
And she hangs the ball. And
Did she miss?
Yeah, she hung it.
I'm surprised. That's an uncharacteristic miss.
Well, Allie has a chance now to
Allison giving
hand
Will
Allison another defeat.
Yes, and Will is definitely capable of doing such. Need to see him maintain his cool here. I don't like the way he landed there.
No, it's
this makes the 7
it's doable,
tougher.
but
yeah, but this makes position on the 7 tougher.
Yeah. It's got to contend with the 9 if it comes across the table.
Yeah, I think at this point, I mean, really, the best way that you can play this to not really cause any issues for yourself is to play it around the 9 ball here. I don't think that you want to. I mean, you could just go across and play the 7 in the side. That would be a good one too. That'd probably be a shot you'd see Allison play, is to play it across and try to land somewhere in this area here, just to play the 7 in the corner or the side. But he ends up hitting it a tad too hard, and
jerked his wrist on that one.
yeah, and that's gonna get him. He left an easier, a tougher shot though. Now we'll get to see how Allison's bank game is. We haven't had to see her bank a ball just yet.
Well, she did a cross side bank.
Oh, she plays the safety. Oh, how pretty was that?
Did not hide him though.
Yeah, she left it good enough.
You can see
The intent of that shot was obviously freeze on the 8,
distance.
but overall it was just distance. And Will do the same back. Does he have enough to get behind the 9? That he does.
He did. Nice shot.
All right.
Well, Allie's doing great.
Yeah, and as you see here, we are looking to execute a 1-rail kick. Allison getting what she came to play for here. She'll use that parallel shift to execute that 1-rail shot. Tries to make it. Look at the leave though.
That's what a
Plays
safety.
a perfect 2-way.
2-way, yep.
And I think that Will is going to be going for jump cue here. I think that in this case you can't contend with potentially going 1 rail. So if I were him, I'd be heading for jump cue. He's already got jump cue in hand. Oh, but he ended up hitting that one way wide. I think he kind of miscued there, because that ball looks like it came off really rough.
Bad, yeah.
Looks like he kind of got under it, a little scoop, little scoopage. You know, just so you guys are tracking while we're keeping an eye on this, we do have a lot going on tonight in the pool world that I also want to mention. I do know that you guys are all watching. We got 55 great people watching right here, and I don't want to see you guys head elsewhere. But if you are also looking for other things to watch after all of this is said and done, you can go over to Ship the Cash.
Yeah.
And watch a great match between Mika Immonen and Suad Kantarovic. That match is going to be happening.
Match.
Yep,
There's also the Friday night fights.
Yep.
Up at Buster's in New Hampshire.
Yep, we also have some doubles action with Friday night fights in Buster's at Buster's Billiards in New Hampshire, done by Chris Freeman. And of course, if you are willing to pay for it, you can also watch night number 1 of Jason Shaw versus Dennis Orcolo.
Yeah.
They are going to be playing a huge matchup. As we see, both players have posted the money, and they are ready to go. There's a ton of money in the middle there. So there's plenty of pool action to watch tonight. So if you're not playing or if you're not leaving the house tonight, curl up, get it on the big screen, and let's watch some big time pool, because there's a lot of action tonight. And tomorrow, of course, it gets even better. We've got our coverage of the Underdog 2 tournament tomorrow,
Right. That's gonna be great.
and the 33rd Ocean State Championship over at Snookers is happening tomorrow as well. So a totally packed weekend of pool, and that was not enough. So now Allison is going to have to play the bank here.
It was a great shot, but not quite enough.
And you're going to see here, we're going to see just how Allison plays this bank.
Well, I think she makes it. She's been making these side pocket banks a couple of times tonight.
Yeah, that's in the
Like
hole.
that.
There you go. Will Ailey,
We
he
did
falls.
great. It did great. Played a little safety battle.
Yeah, he
there.
battled, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah. But kudos to Will for a great effort.
But still, Ms. Fisher is 8-1 on the night. It's amazing to see somebody who is in who is a multi-time Hall of Famer, every type of.
Oh, she take a picture with
the
Will's
kids.
daughter too.
Yeah, with the kids.
Yeah, that's awful nice.
She's a pioneer of the game, an ambassador of the game.
Yeah.
Of course, the one of the most feared female players to ever pick up a cue. The list goes on. I mean, I could sit here and sing her praises all night long. But at the end of the day, it is really such an honor.
Champion of champions.
Oh, yes. It is such an honor to have a player of her caliber gracing the halls of Yale Billiards, of course. Yep. We've got plenty of people. I'm sure she is scolding Will for playing so many safeties on her rather than attempting to go. The Goddess of Greatness. That is a very, very good name. I wonder if that's ever been one that they've called her. I will be happy to share that with Allison later and see how she feels about that moniker.
Okay,
Brian Charlton, his 33rd birthday, and he's looking to join his pops as the only winners.
Son winners.
There you go. Big break by Brian. Nothing doing on the break, though.
And
a 2-9 combination is on offer.
No, she won't take that.
No, I mean, look where the one ball is. Look where the one ball is. Yeah. It's not the worst. It's not the worst thought to take it here.
It's his birthday.
Yeah, we know. Yeah.
Bobby comes in to tell us it's Brian's birthday. We know we're good announcers. We're good announcers. We know. We
know stuff.
We're not just flying by the seat of our pants in here. That's not how the Shark Stream rolls. We'll see Allison here. She looks like she's queuing forward, so the combo is now no longer on offer.
I knew she wouldn't go for the combo.
I wasn't sure. I mean, I've seen crazier.
Pros never go for combos.
I've seen crazier though. I mean, that's a decent shot there. But of course, in the spirit of you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
You are paying to get one rack with her, so she's at least going to go the whole way through here. I know if I were in that position, I don't know, man. I don't know if I would have just tried to fire at that myself, but I don't make combos very well, but I might have tried to steal one from Miss Fisher there.
Let's go, Brian.
Alrighty, here we go. Brian Charlton up at the table. All he's got to do here is make sure. He looks like he's overcutting here. This is not going to work too well for him. Nope. It looked like he was overcutting.
All right. Big bounce. Nope.
Not big enough. And once again, Allison back up at the table. Not a place you want to see her. I'd rather have Allison sitting in her chair all night than have her up there shooting. Definitely a fearsome sight to see somebody with such a mechanical stroke.
Yeah, she can draw this back and play the 4 all the way down.
Definitely not much to worry about here. The 6 to the 7 is a weird shot. That's a lot to do here.
Stroke.
Oh, is Allison going for the bank here? Notice she played that soft.
Yeah.
Maybe toying with her prey a little bit.
Very thin cut here.
No, she's playing the bank.
There she is.
She set herself up for the bank there.
Yeah, she wants the angle on the 6. So she can come around the 9 or draw it back toward the side pocket.
That's an impressive thought to see what she may have attempted there. I would have loved to have picked her brain to see why she played it that direction. But I have a feeling she obviously knows why. When you're confident in your shot, it doesn't make a difference what you do. Plus, Allison, of course, is an entertainer in the biggest sense.
I think she's going to draw this back,
and she knows who she's playing too. It's not like she doesn't know. And I remember when I played Jeanette Lee, it was the same way. She always took it a little easier on the 3s and the 4s, but the 6s and 7s got every bit of her.
That's true.
But I think tonight Brian Charlton is going to be getting every bit of her as well. I realized that I didn't add the N in there. My apologies to Brian Charlton. His name is not Brian Charlton. It is Brian Charlton.
And it's his birthday. Happy birthday to you.
But unfortunately for him, his birthday will come with a loss to Allison Fisher, as she is not expected to miss this 9-ball. And there we go. Brian Charlton has been vanquished. Allison Fisher now 9-1 on the night. Alrighty, our next player to go. Coming up. Getting ready. We'll see him. 47 people watching the stream. Make sure you're sharing it out there. I see a few people with that share tag on. Very happy to have that.
Everybody should have the share tag on. Come on, you guys.
Who does that look like to me? That looks like Don Pollock. I would know that. I'd know that cue anywhere. That looks to me like Don Pollock is going to be the next one to play. That's him. There it is, Don Pollock. We'll see if he's the first to break. Who is next? Somebody will come.
I don't know. There's quite a list out there.
We know it ain't over. That's what we know.
No. You're not even halfway through yet. I think he said the list was full, and it's like around 30 players.
Give or take.
Yeah. But I don't think it was full because he was still signing up people.
All right, Don Pollock up next. Also another player with potential break and run power, so a ball down on the break would certainly mean a potential. As we know, one of our great sponsors, Nick Marino, very nearly broke and ran on Allison the other night.
Yeah.
Ended up hanging the 7. Oh
Okay,
boy,
there
2
goes
balls
the-
down.
There goes the wing
Shot
ball.
on the
and he's
1.
Got a shot on the 1.
That's about as good a
Three
break as you
ball
can ask
might
for
be
right
tough
there.
to get on. The 2 ball fell on the break. And he's got just a little bit of an angle on the 1 ball. It's going to have to come down table and try to avoid those balls.
That didn't work.
Yeah, but he didn't leave her anything.
Oh, she may have the 1 here. Pretty sure the 1 goes. Pretty positive. We'll go to the overhead. It doesn't. Yeah, she's
gonna
playing
cut
safe,
it.
but
She's gonna cut it or play
she's
safe.
got a ton of places to hide.
I think she
That's
hides
good
them-
enough.
She hides them very well.
That one's definitely good enough.
Don should be able to hit this with a rail first kick.
That worked out. Oh boy, got a couple little double point
Got a
action.
little,
The double point safe.
yeah.
I don't know if Allison knows that move.
I think you can see the edge of it.
Then-
Okay, can I come in for a minute?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Step
I
out
want
for
to
a
flap my jaw.
Go for it.
Oh, we got we got the top lady player in all of Connecticut in the booth with us right now, Joanne Corbett.
Trying to start trouble, huh?
Oh, I'm not starting to start trouble. We know what it is. You can't start trouble with facts.
Well,
That's a good shot.
I'm sure not the top lady in the room right now, that's for sure.
No, you are
even,
not.
Not even close.
No, you are not.
Yeah, this is difference between regional and world.
World beater.
Yeah. She's incredible.
Isn't she?
And what I like, not so much about her game, I just like her personality. You feel very relaxed, very at ease with her. I think she's a very genuine person. She's very sincere. You can't fake sincerity.
No.
You know. And so she's just all class.
So to what do I owe the honor of you jumping into the booth tonight?
Well, I haven't been playing because I've been busy with this, that, and the other, but
Okay.
I've been practicing a little bit because tomorrow, we're playing in the Ladies Cooper Cup Finals
All
at
right.
Rax and Vernon.
So that adds another huge stream that you can watch tomorrow.
In between matches at Snookers, You can flip over to racks.
And you can also do that in between matches here with the Underdog 2.
Oh, that's right.
Because we have a huge match as well. So,
Yeah.
tomorrow, here's the 4 big things on the docket tomorrow. You can watch Underdog 2. You can watch, that's coming from Yale Billiards. You can watch the Ladies Cooper Cup Finals. That will be out of Rax Billiards. You can watch the 33rd Annual Ocean State Tournament. That will be out of Snookers in Providence, Rhode Island. And, of course, in the evening, you can flip on to Jason Shaw versus Dennis Orcolo in their pay-per-view event
Oh, wow.
as well for day 2.
So it's a good day to be a couch potato pool
It's
player.
a good weekend for pool, I'll tell you that. There is a ton of great action going on right now. Can
Yeah.
Allison see this?
No, she's going to kick out. She's probably going to play it in the side
I
pocket.
don't know. I saw her looking for thin here. I saw her looking
Yeah,
for
unless she
thin.
has some sort of a safety she can come up with.
Because the kick's no good on the bottom rail here.
Oh, no, that's right. She can't.
She's
Okay,
gonna
I'm
thin
flapping
this.
my jaw. No, she can't kick it in the side pocket. Hello, McFly. Yeah, she is going to thin it. She's a little apprehensive about this. 'Cause
Yeah.
this is not a slop box like the table that she's been playing on, you know.
I don't know. She could easily go 2 rails, get behind the 8 ball here, try to get the 5 ball really close to the rail, try
Yeah.
to get it in this general area. Cue ball goes 1.
Yeah, she's got to really
two,
thin
and-
it. If she hits it thick,
Comes
she's
up
going to
there.
have a problem. Yeah.
Oh, she hit the
Ooh.
6.
Yeah, that was not.
You know, it's
Ideal.
crazy. In the entire week, Allison has only lost 2 matches.
I was at Shooters, and one guy came along and snapped it in, so that was her only loss there. And
And she's got 1 here.
she's probably getting tired, I would imagine. She was at a bar in Torrington called the Crow's Nest last night. I met the owners. Their son is in the pool school at Shooters.
Yep.
So I had the pleasure of instructing him briefly on a Saturday morning.
I think this might be enough for Don, though. Don's got enough cue power to get this done here.
So
Just
is he gonna
needs to
draw?
keep his head.
Is he gonna draw? Or is he just gonna cinch it?
If I were him, I would go a little forward and try
Yeah.
to play it so that you're playing a little bit more. Because now he's
Yeah,
got this
that's
really
good.
awkward 7 ball. This is awkward because the side comes into play
Yeah,
if you
the side.
overjuice it. And
Yeah.
2 rail position in order to put yourself in a nice position for the 8 ball. You get straight in here, you're in trouble. You know.
Now, I didn't see Will's match, but Will probably could. Yeah, he came a
Will
little
had
funny.
the funnest match with
Yeah.
that little safety battle in between.
Yeah,
Most
so,
of the other matches have been straightforward.
so there's an awful lot going on in the pool world, and I'm a little resentful that I cannot participate in everything. But well, no, honestly, and so I told myself I'm going to do one thing at a time. So right now it's the Ladies Cooper Cup this weekend, and then after that I will revisit. I would like to play in a couple JP Newts next year.
They're coming up.
I might need to wait until I get a new car. I'm driving around in a bucket right now, but
I think
So-
that Allison's got a nice shot here. Best part of this shot is as long as she hits it the right way, it's a guaranteed 2-way.
so who?
Oh goodness gracious! Did she try to cut that with a bridge? She did, and look at the
Ah,
fortune.
She got away
Look at the
with that.
fortune. This is a dyed in the wool jump shot right here, though. Give me a jump cue. I'm firing. I like it.
Can he swerve around this?
Should be able to, but I don't like the swerve. I don't like the swerve here just because it's
Too unpredictable. Well, for
that
me it
and-
is.
Yeah, and just it's so long. You have to be so accurate in order to get it right. It's a very thin cut. You have very little room for error. You know, and really, what do you get? What do you get if you make it? All right, you make it, but you have no shot on the 9. There's no future on the 9 ball here unless you play the jump.
I
or
see
the
what you're
kick.
saying. So
He's going for the jump.
the next time they have an underdog tournament, I would like to do some announcing of the
Oh.
games. Just happen to be busy this weekend and I can't.
Oh, he tries to play. He gets over. Does he get some fortune?
Yeah.
Not enough.
Nah, that's not going to be enough to keep her down.
No.
No, she might even make the 9 here.
So, with this, in this case, Don Pollock would make victim number 10. I've been keeping track.
Yeah, I'd make book. She's not going to miss this.
Yeah,
She's more concerned about where the 9 ball is going to land.
yeah, and if she really wants to, she can avoid it.
Yeah.
But I don't think she
No,
intends
she's
to
going to
avoid
punch
it.
it towards the pocket, I think. Yep.
Yeah.
Just like that.
She's not afraid to
Almost
not
like I
afraid
knew
to
what I
dink the
was
ball
talking
around.
So, who do you like for the Ocean State? Is Shaw going to be there?
No, he's playing Orcola.
Oh, that's right. Hello, McFly.
I don't know. I don't know the player list, so
Yeah.
I really don't have a
Now,
I really don't have a favorite.
all the heavyweights from Yale are up there. Lucas,
There should be some
Mike.
heavyweights.
Is Rob Pierce playing?
I'm not sure.
Are you playing? No.
No, the Ocean State is one I stay away from.
Yeah.
Too many killers.
Well,
I'd be a small fish in a very big pond.
I would like to go up and watch, the finals or whatever. But
I did. Speaking of cups, though. Speaking of cups, you did make a difference to the cups. I did get an invite today, thanks to Lance Lascotti, to do a 3 versus 3 exhibition match at Rex the night before the Lascotti Cup.
Awesome. That's great.
I will be joining 2 other players, of which I will not name yet because we have not confirmed. We have not confirmed that all 6 of the players that were invited will be there. I've already confirmed my attendance, but as soon as we know that, I will happily address it. But a big thank you to Lance Lascotti for the nod.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that.
That is nice. And you guys are going to play on that beautiful diamond 9-foot table.
Yes.
I was up there practicing for the Ladies' Cup, and I stole some time on the table. And it does. What a difference. What a beautiful table.
Aren't they gorgeous?
I love them.
Diamonds do play very, very well. I mean, I'm still partial to any any table with brand new cloth, but
Yeah.
Craig Maxwell, 12:30 in the morning, and you're shattered. Well, don't you worry. The very best from across the pond. I'm very happy to have you coming from across the pond. That's all right. We're going to have this here, and it's going to be up on our page. So we're at about 1 hour and 11 minutes in. So when you wake up tomorrow and you want to watch the rest, you just come to 1 hour and 12 minutes, and you will be all caught up.
Now this is Jacinta. We had the ladies blue felt
Yes.
tournament here, and she played in it, and I think she did okay. I'm not sure.
Who is it that's
Her
playing?
name is Jacinta, I believe.
Oh, Jacinta Walker?
Yes. Yeah. It was the first time I met her, and then she friended me on Facebook after the tournament. So
Yes, she is.
we are Facebook friends. I think she's from Boston-ish, Rhode Island-ish, maybe.
No, Jacinta's a Connecticut player.
She is a Connecticut player, but a
Yes.
different part of the state,
Yes. Yes.
right? Okay. I mean, we live in such a big state.
Yeah. Huge.
Yeah.
So huge you could traverse it in an hour.
Right. Well, you should be able to traverse it in an hour.
Well, yeah,
Not
unless you
4
get on
hours.
Route 15, in which case all the traffic, we all know that. But
Okay. Does the 5 go
caught.
past the 8 ball?
that would be the 4 ball, and yes,
Okay. Look, I'm a female. I'm colorblind. Or is
that
it
pink
is it
cue
the-
ball.
It's
It's that pink ball, That pink ball will get you every time.
Yeah, 4 ball, 5 ball, same difference. The 6 goes after it.
Yeah, it's all good there.
Okay.
Looking pretty good here. She'll play this with some draw, just spot it back to the rail. Just like that.
So what is gonna happen here at Yale soon? Are there any other bigger amateur events?
Well, I know the Underdog 2 tournament is happening.
Yeah.
I do not know the docket for December. I have actually not sat down to speak with Bobby about that just yet. Of course, we are heading into the Christmas season, so
Yeah.
things will slow down just a little bit. Of course, the Shark Stream's not going to slow down. We're going to have plenty of matches around as well.
I wish everything would slow down a little bit, but I think it's going to.
There
To
you
me,
go.
there's just too much going on, and you can't partake in everything.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the best part. I mean, imagine the years when pool had nothing going on and you
I
were
know.
begging to play.
Yeah, you're playing the same slugs day in and day out. That was when I could play too. Oh,
There it
oh
is.
that's perfect. That nice slow draw.
And just like that,
And that's it.
Jacinta
It's
Walker
curtains
has
for
been
you.
vanquished.
All right, well, I'm going to go.
All right.
I just wanted to say hello to everybody. I haven't been in the booth in a while, and wanted to plug the Cooper Cup. But like
Of course,
I said,
the Cooper
I know,
Cup will be free to watch from Rax Billiards.
Yeah, I think it's just on Rack's page.
Mm-hmm.
And all the girls there, the women, will probably be sharing it. I won't be. Just because I just don't do that for some reason. Just in case in case I'm not playing good, you know what I mean? Oh, look at me!
Well, there's always
I scratched.
There's always a delete button, Joanne.
Yeah.
If you just
Yeah,
don't
but
like the way you played, you can always go back and go,
I'm just not plugged in or into social media when I'm playing, especially like in a final for this event. It should be a good event.
I don't blame you.
And they're putting us on a 40-second shot clock.
Wow.
Woo-hoo.
That'll be interesting.
Well, it should be. I mean, the last time it was a little drawn out,
Yeah.
and I think it'll make it more exciting. But I think those players are going to find out they play better.
Yeah. Well, they also might they also might find that they're a little weird when they only have a little bit of time to work with. That 30 seconds creeps up quick.
Right?
Who is this? Oh, it's Paul Mucci.
Yeah.
Paul Mucci wearing US 1 billiards and
Yeah,
bar.
there's a couple of guys.
Little
there.
Little traitor.
There's a little Benedict.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Benedict Mucci. Yeah, there's himself, and there's a few other ones out there with their Jason Shaw shirts.
Yeah, they're all out there having fun.
They're all sporting their Jason Shaw, and I'll bet they're not even Sigma wear.
No, they're Ultimate Team gear. It's quite good.
Yeah, I'm teasing.
But yes,
I
Sigma wear, of course.
I always want to get down there. Are they still having a Monday night tournament down
Yes.
there? Of course, I work on Mondays.
Yep.
So there goes that theory. All right, well, you enjoy. You want me to tell the gal to come back?
Take your pick. Take your pick. Whoever comes in, comes in.
Okay.
I know I got this locked down for everybody
All
out
right.
there.
Is there any, I'm sorry we didn't talk too much about Allison and her perfection. Is there anybody...
Her perfection has shown.
Is she going to bounce it off the rail here?
I think that
Yeah.
she's just going to play this shot right in the corner and
That's
call
what
it
I
a
mean.
day.
No?
Oh, no, she goes for the bank?
Wow.
Oh, she's
Interesting.
just showing off.
She's a two-wayer. I'll have to remember that for tomorrow. All right, see you later.
Good night, Joanne. Ladies Shark Stream Invitational Champion Joanne Corbett heading on out. Of course, you still have me in the booth. Hopefully that makes you guys happy. If it doesn't, well, I don't know what else to tell you because I'm not going anywhere. Paul Mucci on the shot here. What do we got going on here? Looks like a one-rail kick.
Well, I join you.
Yep. You are
Mr.
more than welcome.
Harriman is up
Ooh, he
next.
makes the kick, but he doesn't end up making the shot. Just needed a little bit less sauce. Needed a little less sauce. He did hit it, but this is going to leave a good shot for Allison. Now we'll get to see just how she controls that cue when it's full table. This shot takes a little bit of doing, no matter what way you play it. She plays it nice and soft, just lets it go 2 rails, comes up, avoids the 7. Can't go wrong there. Andy Gow back in the booth with me. 50 people watching at home.
Share the stream, everybody. It's not every day you get to see
A top pro.
Allison Fisher.
Good shot there by Allison. Now the question of how do you play this? He plays with the bridge, just play it with a little bit of low and right spin, just enough to get between the 4 and the 5, which
like
she
that.
executes just about to perfection.
Maybe came back a hair too much, but you know, it's Allison Fisher, so it doesn't matter.
It should be just fine. The shots that we consider errors are shots that they just fix.
Yeah.
No, it's funny. Whenever I go into a commentary booth and I see a top pro playing, I do my best to attempt not to deify them. But Allison is doing just that for herself. She doesn't need me to attempt to do it. She's coming up here looking like a goddess.
And she's encouraging the players as they go along, too.
Yeah.
When they're at the table, complimenting them. A couple of times she was showing them what they should have done.
Yeah.
And then she's great.
She's instructional. She's always been instructional.
Yeah.
You know, she is. I'm pretty positive that she's coined a few instructional videos in her past.
Yep. She
And
has.
you know, she's also been, again, you know, a great ambassador not only for the game but also for the APA as well. So you know, we have seen this. I'm sure she's coached many a player who has been rising in the sport. Unfortunately for Paul Mucci, his time of learning from Allison is done because she has dispatched the 9-ball, and that is yet another rack
And
on
we're
the
gonna
board
see,
for Allison.
Wayne Harriman, one of our sponsors.
All right, Wayne Harriman dropping in next.
Got an @ sign there.
I added the @ because I was trying to tag him in something that I don't need to tag him in. There we go. If you'll give me just one moment, Andy, I'm going to pop out for a second. I need to get something to drink. My mouth is parched. 56 people jumping in. Again, stay right back with the Shark Stream. We're getting into the next match.
Okay, Andy Gal's still here. Andy Carter's in there saying a real player would have run that out. You're right. Now we got Wayne Harriman coming up to play. Wayne is one of the Shark Stream sponsors for Harriman Real Estate. And we'll see how he does. He can play a good game. Gets the opportunity. And he's going to try and make that that 4-ball in the corner, a wing ball. It does not go. I'm not sure if Allison can see the 1-ball or not. She may elect to push or just kick at it. I don't think she'll jump at it. She might. No, she's going to push out. So we'll see if.
Alrighty. If you want to scoot over, you can.
That's all right.
Feel free to scoot over if you want. Take your pick.
You got the keyboard there and everything.
Alright. Well, I can move the keyboard as needed. Andy Carter always had a crush on her. I'll be sure to let her know. You know, I'm going to say you might be able to meet her at the flagpole at 3 o'clock. You can profess your love.
So we got a little safety battle going on here.
Yes, I did see that. I was actually watching from out there. Did notice a few people that were popping in there. Uh-oh. Oh.
That's her shot for the one on the side. I think that's what she's going to go for. I don't think she's going to go for the 9.
Yeah, I don't think you do here, but I'll be honest. It's definitely a pleasant-looking shot. She's going to play the safety, but...
I think she's going to play the one on the side and come right around the 9-ball and out to the middle of the table. Right, just like that. Oh, she came up too far.
Just a skosh.
And she knew it.
Uh-oh, she's hooked.
She hooked herself.
Will we see Allison go up and over again? She tried one.
I don't know if she can see a piece of that 2-ball or not.
She's already going jump cue. Look at this.
Right.
Now we'll get a chance to look at that jump cue. We'll see here. See, this is a long
That's
jump
a long
cue,
one.
but it's not full length. It doesn't have weight.
She missed it?
Oh, she missed the jump, and that leaves a potential. Oh, is the 4-ball going to get in the way to ruin the combo?
Yes,
it
does.
will. No early rack for you there, Mr. Harriman.
No.
You try again. You go another way.
Oh, wait, will make a few balls here, I'm sure. Plan it out.
Hey, that's the thing. I know that if I was in this position and I had a nice, juicy looking combo to play, would I take it? In this case, I don't know. I might just want to see if I could beat her the real way.
Yeah.
Take her out ball by ball. Make her think about what she did, you know? Like I'd have a chance she'd drill me if I played her. It's a nice thought. Wayne here just needs to, don't get too squirrely here on this shot. Oh, he's going to play the bank.
It's a kiss
He's
off
going to
the
get a
top.
little.
Oh!
No jelly for him.
I think she's going to go with a...
That ball. It
Jump
wasn't
shot,
jelly.
yeah.
It was molasses.
Yeah.
Great shot there. Uh-oh. Wow, she almost got very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. Don't you worry. I promise your secret's safe with me, Andy. Watching pool and eating Cheetos? Oh, I like that. You can comment all day. Doesn't bother us. We love the comments. We're happy that you're enjoying the content, Andy.
She left a bit of a tester here.
Yep, but if she makes it, it's natural Poe.
Yep. Comes straight back down table for the 6 ball. Might even runs in a 9, which would not be detrimental.
There you go. Oh, look at that. Just
Perfect.
cut to perfection.
Look at the speed control. Wow.
It's like watching somebody carve up a filet mignon. Just cut to perfection. Good play there. She needs to come 3 rails, and she needs to get some legs.
She's going to see another bank shot here. Pretty sure.
Yeah, this one's slightly tougher. Oh, and the Duchess strikes.
She's perfect as always. Perfect position.
Just like that, Wayne Harriman is in a pickle. It's a significant pickle. It's a Polish dill. I don't know if Wayne is Polish, but definitely no trouble here. Just like that, Wayne Harriman has lost the rack to Allison Fisher. Allison Fisher now 13-1. 14 racks, 13 wins. Who do we have next? Who am I seeing over there? I'm seeing somebody with powder. Evil substance. Well, it's good if you use enough of it, but or if you use just a small amount of it. Overall, though, sir, very good to see Allison, out there interacting with the fans. There's got to be 150 people out there. Who seems to be showing up next? We will see here. This is somebody I don't know. This is someone I do not know.
I don't either.
I will say from a distance, though, he did look like Alex Kazakis. I know it's not him, but he did have a... Greg Charlton was the one who beat her, Kelly. Allison actually played one rail position on a gray 8-ball and somehow found the side pocket. It was really impressive.
His name.
Yes, we're going to need his name because I have no clue who he is. So, our mystery player up to try to win in the 15th rack here. Makes a big break. A lot of sound, but unfortunately for him, it's Dolly Parton. All busted, no balls. Allison's got an open one here. Definitely not where I'd want to be if I were sitting in the chair facing her. A draw shot to play here. Oh, she comes off the point.
His name is Roman. Just use Roman because the last name is a long Polish name.
Long boy. Do you have the first letter? Do you know the first letter of his
No.
long Polish name? Okay.
It's either an R or a P or something. I don't know.
Roman something.
Roman.
What was the... Can you attempt to say the name?
No.
No?
No. He said it, but no way I can say it.
What was the first syllable?
I'm an Ausgewitz.
Huh?
It ended in wits, I think.
What was the first syllable?
I don't know.
Von Clausewitz? Okay, so Roman, long last name. I'm just kidding. His name is Roman. I do not know his last name.
He said it was okay to just use Roman.
Of course he would say that. He's looking out for me. So, looking out for me having to type a very long name. Oh boy. This might be one of these instances where you may end up seeing Allison attempt the combination, but not now.
No?
She always tries to
Yeah.
avoid it if she can.
Oh, yeah.
It's always her. It had to be in the hole for her to fire it. Oh,
She hooked her.
yeah, I'm surprised that she played it like that.
She's gone with the jump cue. Still doesn't look like it'd be.
Uh-oh.
Bounced out.
So she plays the jump.
All right, Rowan, come on.
We'll see where we go. Interesting play here for Roman. What does he do?
Does he stop it and take
This
the
is
long shot?
this is one of those where you really got to go forward here,
Yeah.
but it's such a tough shot to play it forward. He's using a house cue too. This is not going to help.
Looks like a house cue.
It is a house cue. Oh, he goes and plays it.
Okay.
Now he leaves
So,
himself a real tough one.
Does he play safe? Does he go for it? Does he bank it?
The money should be on the safe here, but we may see him. We may see him go for it here. There's no future in the. I mean, there's a future in the bank, but it's just not simple. All right, we'll see. Oh, trying to figure out how to have a good queuing here.
Cue off of that rail.
Needs good queuing here. Punt, he says. Yeah, unfortunately, that's what he did. He punted, but unfortunately for him, that punt went about as well as the that 8-yard punt from the other day from the Steelers. If I'm not mistaken, it was from the Steelers. And we will be seeing Allison finishing out this rack here.
3 rail.
Just like that, Roman has met his fate. Beware the Ides of March. At 2, Brute.
Good
Roman
effort.
is
Good
down.
effort, Roman.
Our next player coming up in the on-deck circle will be able to give Allison a little bit of a taste from home, as he is a snooker player himself. Sheikh Ahmed, who has been somebody who has played a little bit of snooker in the past. He will be going up there to give Allison a what's what.
See what happens here.
We will see how this goes. Sheikh Ahmed on the way here to break. Of course, each of these players getting a signed cue ball or a signed picture, and of course, just the opportunity to play. Sheikh up there, of course, playing, going up there to now play against Allison.
A little chat about England.
Little chit chat.
And snooker, probably.
So we'll see here. We'll see here how Sheikh handles himself. Sheikh, of course, very good with cutting balls and.
First step is to make something on a break.
Yep.
He goes with a soft break.
That was a little sluggy, and it didn't work out for him.
He made
and
two
just
balls
like
on
that.
the break. Unfortunately, one of them was the cue ball.
Yeah, the way it broke, though, was a little weird. It definitely broke a little soft, and because it broke soft, it didn't really move much. And this might be real simple for Allison.
Yeah.
This woman don't miss much.
I don't think Sheikh is going to get another shot.
No, I think Sheikh is done.
Oh, maybe not. Kind of oversauced that one. Have to let the cue ball go here a little bit. Does not go, and she left him the shot. So Sheikh will be shooting at the 3, and I think he can see it.
All right, Sheikh going for the 4 ball here. The 9's going to head towards the pocket, so. Oh, he'll just make them both. How's that sound?
And get position.
How do you do?
Hello.
How good do you move, Sheikh Ahmed? Good shot there. Now what do you do? Kind of got himself in a weird way here. He needs to make the shot and hold the cue ball. Either that or he needs to go all the way up.
Nice and easy.
Oh, he tried to power it around.
Oh, he played it in the side.
Well,
I think that's it.
It was a valiant effort.
Good try, Sheikh.
But you know what they say. Good night, sweet prince.
She looks to draw this back.
Yep.
Oh, and she hangs
Oh,
it.
she hung it.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. Sheikh Ahmed.
Going to be the second player to take down Allison Fisher.
Wow. Who would have thunk it? Oh, she doesn't even make him shoot it.
Oh, he's going to shoot.
Oh, she's already shook his hand. He's going to shoot it anyway. Sheikh, you better shoot this soft. Yeah, soft enough. Sheikh Ahmed ends up winning. Allison loses her second one tonight. And we got 2 for the good guys. Overall, the score is 14-2. Sheikh Ahmed ends up winning the rack. And he is your second winner this evening. thanks to an unfortunate error on the 9-ball. And it's been that way. 2 unfortunate errors that have involved the 9-ball. Now, of course, our next player, Patricia Caulfield. In case any of you are curious, that is my lovely mother. She will go up there to try to dethrone the Duchess.
I didn't know that. So you got your girlfriend racking for your mother.
Yes. You know that 9-ball's going to fly. We will see. She's checking the rack. Better not have gapped the back.
Now, what team does your mother play on?
On a Sunday team. She plays on her own Sunday team.
Oh, nice.
She, of course, is going to give it everything she's got here.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Breaking
she's got
from
her
the
own
center.
table at home, right?
Well, yes. Although I end up playing on it more than she does.
Yeah.
The break to come. Oh, nothing doing on the break.
But no shot on the one.
Not a great shot on
Not a
the one,
great
at
shot
least.
anyway. Yeah. I don't think she can see it. Maybe she can. But getting on a 2 is going to be very difficult. At least for somebody like me.
We'll see. Let's look
Somebody
at the
like-
overhead.
Like Allison, I don't know.
Oh, I think she could see the full ball.
If she can, then she'll get on the 2. Oh, she tried
she went
coming
for it.
around.
Oh, look at this.
No, I don't think your mom can see this at all.
No, that she cannot.
She might be able to see a piece of it. She's going to kick at it.
My mother will be kicking the long way here. Tough kick. 2 rails, it looks like. Oh, she ended up hitting that way long. This could be trouble.
But the
2 balls no good,
2
though.
ball's not sitting very well. And if she plays for a carom off the 2 into the 7, I think that's what she's looking at.
Just so we're tracking, Allison is going to be taking a short break after this, so we're going to put up our "I'll be right back" logo after this, and then we'll be back as soon as she is. Again, we are not going off live because I know a bunch of people want to be on there, and that way you guys don't lose your spot.
Trying to be a little further up, I think, but she can still make it. She'll still make this.
There's a carom on the 7.
Yeah.
She'll play the carom. Great shot there. And now all of her problems have been solved. Reaches back out to the center of the table.
If you'll notice, Allison plays a lot of shots from the center of the table.
Well, yes, it's the
That's
best
where you
place to
wanna
be. Now she just stops the cue ball right there. She'll draw back now to get on the good side of the 5. Just like that.
Effortlessly.
And now roll forward.
She wants to see where she wants to be on the 6 to get a shot on that 8 ball.
That methodical pace, of course, serving to her benefit. Now enough juice just to get it out away from the 9 ball.
She may even come back and out again.
And on the 17th rack, I'm going to take a guess and say that Allison probably will win this one, putting her at a staunch 15-2.
Oh,
Assuming, of course, she doesn't hang the 9. Could she do it again? Could she lose 2 in a row? I don't think she will.
No.
Allison Fisher takes that one down. My mother, of course, not the victor there. I'm gonna go out there. And scold Allison for beating my mother now.
Yeah. Okay.
Looking to get a autograph
Yep.
on her cue case. She has been keeping that cue case with a beautiful autograph of all female players. Any female players she can find, she has been trying to keep the theme. So, Patricia Caulfield falls to Allison Fisher. Our next player coming up in just a little bit, Allison is going to take just a bit of a break. We're going to take a small break too. We'll be right back. And our next player, Lynn Johnson Hill. Oops. Alrighty, here we go. Back with the action. Allison Fisher is primed in, ready to play again. Just needed a bite to eat and a little something to drink. We're back on the way. Here we go. You see Allison back in, refreshed, recharged. All right, Lynn getting her cues together. We're all ready to go. Hello, Andy. How are you?
Hi. Our next player is supposed to be Lynn Hill.
Yep, got her in.
Okay.
Excuse you.
And a little later, Crystal said she's giving up her spot
Oh?
to let a little girl play,
Oh, that's
which
adorable.
is really nice of her.
That's adorable. All right,
I
we're
don't
just
know where
waiting.
Lynn Hill is.
Just waiting on
Don't
our
see
next
her.
player here, Lynn Hill. Lynn Johnson Hill on the
Yep.
way next. All right, so Andy, how about the standard of play today?
Excellent, of course. How could it be anything but?
Here we go, Lynn Hill
There she
coming up
is.
to the table.
Yeah.
He's on the way. Of course, Lynn doing what she can in order to attempt to beat Allison Fisher. Trying to become the queen of the hill.
And
She hooked her.
yeah, she does not make a ball on the break, but she does not leave Allison a shot.
What do you do?
Oh,
What do you do
Allison
here?
will,
I don't see Allison pushing out. So we'll see
Well,
Allison.
she's going to push.
Oh, Allison, oh, she plays the push shot.
Look at that, right on the rail.
Wow. Now, if I'm Lynn, how do you give this back?
You can't.
You don't like the shot, but
You cannot.
I mean,
give it
like I
back.
look at this shot, but you know, what's
You
unfortunate
don't
about
want to
it
give
is
away
like,
your turn.
yeah. What's
That's the
unfortunate
table.
about it is like she pushes out on me. I look at that shot, and I really don't like this shot if I'm playing it.
Whoa,
She just makes
what
it
a
anyway.
shot.
But see, I'm not Lynn Johnson Hill, so
Oh.
that doesn't matter, you know, because
She hooked herself.
Lynn makes this shot. I don't, you know.
Unfortunately, she hooked herself. Let's see if she can make
It's all
a
right.
good,
She can
good
just
kick there
she
off
can
the-
just kick this ball one,
Yeah.
and then right there, and she'll be just fine.
Oh, just missed it. Nice try.
She could have done it. Not today, though.
Nerves probably got to her.
Mm-hmm.
Although nerves didn't get to her on that one ball. That was a great shot. From sitting on the rail. Oh,
It's a good play there.
stuns it over. Very nicely done. We're trying to get Allison in the booth, so I think,
It's very
she
possible
said she
we
would
may be
like
able
to
to
do
get her.
that. So
It's very possible we can get her in. I do know that she is now one of our newest followers with the
Yeah.
Shark Stream and Yale Billiards. She, of course, shared the stream as all of our great followers should. Of course, be like Allison. She's our follower. She shared the stream.
Yep.
Very happy to have Allison Fisher.
I wonder if she'll
jumping on.
donate.
She's donating her time,
Yes.
and that's good enough for me. She has done all the three. She has liked, she has shared, and she is donating her time. And we're very appreciative to have Allison
Absolutely.
in the house with us. You see Allison, of course, playing this shot. She needs to be very very careful to not overshoot here. Oh, she played that one just about perfect. Not too many hooked shots. She's only gotten out of line about 3-4 times tonight, and only made about 2 mistakes, maybe 3. 3 good mistakes, that is. But this one will be mistake-free, and I think that Lynn Johnson-Hill will be just about done. Her goose may be cooked. Her Thanksgiving turkey is in the oven. There you go.
She does this effortlessly.
Lynn Johnson-Hill goes down. And now we have Allison on rack number 16 out of 18. I just got a call out here from my
As long as it's not from your boss asking you to come back to work.
No, it's not him asking me to come back to work, but it is him potentially asking me to work
Tomorrow.
on Thanksgiving. And I don't know if I like that. So, of course, as we're working through our next player, Michelle Gansley will be next. As I continue to check my schedule to see what it looks like. Oh, no.
You'll be out of town, right?
No, I have overtime on Monday. That's unfortunate. Well, that
Hey,
means I'll
with
be getting up
Christmas
at,
time around the corner, overtime doesn't hurt.
it just means I'll be getting up at 5 o'clock rather than 6.
Oh, well.
Oh well. Okay, I can live with
That's
that.
not Michelle. Who is this?
That is Dan Menaki.
Yeah.
That is not Michelle Gansley. I guess Michelle will be going after him. I was given false information.
And unfortunately, Dan scratched on the brake.
Yep, and we know how that bodes.
Yeah.
That never bodes well.
Every ball's got a pocket, so
So it was nice while it
they just
lasted,
come
right?
out to the middle of the table.
It was good while it lasted, wasn't it? I joked Allison was out there. She got a little bite to eat. She brought some food with her, particularly fond of bananas, and she was eating one of them. I'm like, yep, that's all the fuel she needs. Little potassium. The next thing you know, the game just goes through the roof. There you go. Finds herself in a very good position here. Very little problem. Tough shot here on the 5 ball. Only because she has to come straight back. And you know these tables. Tables are a little tougher. She's hung a ball in this pocket already.
Yep.
You're gonna see here. She might put a little bit of extra sauce on this ball.
Well,
She
she
goes
decides to come
forward.
around.
Is she gonna play the carom now? Does she have to play the carom? I think she has to consider it. That or she just plays the safe, but
She's looking at it.
I think she has to consider playing it. As we know, Allison probably not going for the short rack, but In this case, it's almost too pretty a shot to not attempt. Because if she were to make this, it would look really pretty. But I don't think she's going for pretty. I think she's going for effective. She's going for effective. Oh, she's skewing down, though. Oh, she did go for it.
Both.
She did go for it. Oh, but what almost a very fortunate roll.
Dan, there you go. Here's your chance. I'm going to have to jack up on this a little bit. Try to avoid the 9. Oh, you went for a bank.
That he did.
Oh. Came out of that all right. Hope everybody has that sharer icon by their name. Share it to your friends and the groups that you're involved with. Oh, she tried the combo. No harm done. Dan's getting his money's worth.
Oh, he attempted there. Did not succeed.
This may be all she wrote. Well, she came back a little too far. I don't see any problem for her.
No, she's in good shape now.
Oh, she missed it.
That she
this
did.
This may be rack 3 for Yale.
It's very possible.
Get out of there. Oh, damn.
Oh, no. Not today.
Well, good try, kid.
There you go. Allison Fisher takes this rack down.
Fortunately. Sure fortunate.
It was a valiant effort by Dan, but not today. He will get his picture, he will get his cue ball, and he will get a thought of what might have been.
Mm-hmm. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. It's going to be racking his brain. Look at that, she's giving some instruction.
Oh, yes.
There.
Of course,
You don't say that too much.
as expected.
It's nice when the pros, will take the time to show you something, give you a little hint about what to do.
And we do realize that some of our great heroes of the 1990s are now becoming the ambassadors of the game in the 2020s, and of course are aging in their own right.
Yep.
And because of that, we are starting to see that these pros are passing on what they have learned.
Yep. So, who's up next?
No, I believe it would be Michelle Gansley, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, letting Allison break.
Oh, Allison, I believe, is demonstrating.
Hmm. She does not make anything on the break.
Yes, I see she is. She is definitely demonstrating.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
No, Michelle is.
Michelle let her break.
Wow. That's probably a good move.
Wise. Wise, I suppose.
Come on, Michelle. Tries a combination, but leaves her
Oh, but she hooked
sewed
her.
up. Come on, Michelle.
All right, now the question is, how will the great Allison Fisher kick out of this one?
This looks like a one rail or something. Huh? This is a tough one because you got to hit this perfect or she'll scratch.
Ah, yes.
Very nicely done. Okay, Michelle.
Was she able to hit that one?
She hit
I
it.
looked away at the moment.
Yeah, she hit it. Michelle's going to play a safety right back.
Oh, good
she
play
gets
by
a little
Michelle. Look
lucky.
at this. She
Look
hooks
at
her
that.
there.
She hooked her.
Oh, Allison, what have you
What are you doing to
run
me?
into?
What are you doing to me? She's saying.
I
Allison joking with the crowd.
believe Allison may be scolding Bobby for sicking a female who has saved her twice in a row on her. Oh, look at this. She goes with the 2-rail. She leaves a shot, though.
Almost scratched, but she left the ball.
Here we go. Could we see a third safety?
Another safety coming up. Come on, Michelle.
Giving her a shot. Giving her a chance here.
Oh, she missed the
Uh-oh.
ball. Oh, that's a
Oh,
shame.
but she messed up the 2.
Yeah.
She messed up the 2, so this rack is not over just yet. However,
So Allison's got to break that 2 out.
I'll be interested to see if Allison doesn't actually attempts to play this in a different manner. It's really interesting because there's no great way to break the ball out here. She's going to play this with topspin.
She's got to hit the 5. Not the 2.
I mean, even if she hits the 2, she just needs to hit the 2 soft. She's really just looking to bump the 2 out. I mean,
Just like
that worked out. I don't think she wanted to hit the 6, but
No, because she get,
now she's hampered the 3.
yeah.
What a weird rack, isn't it? So there's your secret,
Well, she
guys.
could
You want to
draw it
shoot a
off.
few extra games? Hit the brake soft.
Or let Allison break. Huh? You see?
Oh, she goes
played
for
it
the
safe.
bank. That would have been a
Yeah.
great. Can you
That would've
imagine if she
been-
made that bank? That would have been a super shot. That might have been the Castrol GTX super shot of the match. Remember when that was who was sponsoring the super shot of the match?
Yeah. Okay, Michelle. Show her how it's done. Going for a 1-rail kick.
This one's going to go more 2 rails based on where she's playing it. But she will go wide.
And now Allison is showing her what she should have done.
What went wrong? Telling her that she ended up going too thick on it. Where she wanted to land was up here. So not bad. A little bit of money in one rack, and you get a nice crucial piece of advice from a top player. "60 people watching in on the stream, watching Allison Fisher play.
Yeah.
Great shot there on the
Better
3.
entertainment could you have on a Friday night
And for free.
for free?
Should note, for those of you who are out there, we do appreciate you for dropping in. If you guys are liking our content, by all means, you see those 3 links below. You can drop a small donation if you would like. Take your pick.
Very
We
nice
have
shot.
PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. Take your pick. Again, this is of course all tonight's events and frivolities are all sponsored by the Connecticut APA. They are the ones who brought Allison Fisher here, and of course we are bringing you the stream live using the Shark Stream for free because we love you. Great action going on here. 61 people watching Allison Fisher mop up this rack. Not much left. She will be, I believe, 18-2 after this particular rack.
And Michelle put on a nice little safety battle.
Yep, gave her a shot,
with
but
Allison.
unfortunately for her, it did not go her way, as Allison will finish this one up, and Michelle Gansley will join the pack of people who have fallen to the Duchess of Doom tonight.
Now let's see who's up next. She's actually going to show her that shot.
Oh yes,
What she showed.
going to show her she's saying to look out in the distance
It's
about 4 to
awesome
5
that she
feet.
takes the time to do that.
And those of you at home, you're getting the free lesson too, as long as you can kind of mime what she is saying. "70 people watching in on the stream. Thank you guys so much. Can we get up to 100? Maybe if you guys share it out there for everybody to see." Oh.
We're waiting to see who's our next victim.
Potential victim.
Yep.
Have faith. Our players can
Hey, you
play.
never know. So far, Greg Charlton and Sheikh Ahmed have
The 2 players who
have gained bragging rights here. They're the only 2 players to beat her. If I'm correct, they're the only 2 players that beat her, other than a 9-ball on the break, for all the places in Connecticut that she played.
that could potentially be correct. I don't know what happened over at the Crow's Nest, and I don't know what happened up at Rax. But
Yeah.
that being said, I do know that out of Shooters Billiards in Yale, we have only seen 3 losses so far.
Well, Bruce was saying that nobody's beat her yet,
It's not.
except the 9-ball.
It's
on
not
the break.
surprising the way that she's been playing.
No.
I do not know who that is.
I don't either.
That might be. I could be wrong in saying that it could be Sean Garrett or Sean Barrett. I could be wrong on that. If you'd like to,
I'll
if you'd
go
like
out
to
and
check
find
for
out.
me, that would be awesome. Well, it's a good break. Makes a ball on the break. Our mystery man is still on the shot. Good break here. Good shot.
It is Zen Williams.
Zen Williams.
Oh, Z-E-N.
All right, Zen Williams on the break, makes the one, makes the two, or makes the makes a ball, then makes the one.
Almost made that one. Good try.
Yeah, and now he must pray.
Well, a 5-ball could be a little problem for Allison.
Could be problematic. Depends on how she plays it. Oh boy, she didn't really get there. I think she may have not wanted to be right there.
Draw back.
She might not have wanted to get there.
No. She's going to try for a long cut shot. Or a safety. She's going for the safety.
Yep, and
Pulls
she
it off
executed.
very well.
She executes. It's a tough one for Zen.
Then tries for the bank. Almost makes it.
That's a shame that he ended up hitting it so close because that would be trouble.
That's going to leave her shot, easy shot to get on the 6. Probably going to stop it there. Leave herself an angle on the 8 so she can get around the table.
Yeah, she should be just fine here. I mean, now you just need to go just a little bit out. And that's all she wrote.
Okay. Looks like she might drop all the way back.
So Allison drawing on this ball. Oh, look at that.
Very well done. Look at
Picture perfect from Allison Fisher. Rack number 21, just about done. Zen Williams falls to Allison Fisher.
I'm going to gather up my sticks and everything. I don't want them laying around out there.
Yeah. All right, our next player to come.
Also, too, if there's anyone who's not checked in, or if that's not
Did you say Tito?
on your name,
At some point. Yeah, cannot do that. There's music out there, Paul Peruccio. You won't be able to hear her. Unfortunately, Facebook will not allow us to post any music, so putting a mic on Allison is out of the question. That is why we built this beautiful soundproof booth, and that's also why you don't hear any of the sounds from the table, because we are not able to mix out the sounds from the music as well as getting the table on there. It just won't work. So, streaming, of course, is, it is what it is. There is obviously business going on around there. Steve Abernathy up on the break now. He's somebody who he's got a chance here. He hits him real hard, though. You might see he's going to get up there and he's going to fire him. But he's got a shot. Not today, though. That's a miss. Does he get lucky? Yes, he does. Now Allison will have to execute a pretty tough combination. This is off angle, too, so that doesn't make it any easier. She may go into the rail here in order to play this ball. That she does. Wow, she plays that one almost picture perfect. Only problem is now she's on top of the one. That doesn't help. Oh, but she plays the safe. Now Steve can try to navigate what he needs to do here. Tough shot here on the one. You see Steve, he's going for it here. Try to fire it in. Back cut. Would have left himself natural position on the two. Oh, Allison plays the safe there. Yes, check your internet, Samantha. It's not blurry on our end. Ooh, great shot on the back cut there. He gets a little bump on the 4 ball to help out. And now we might be getting somewhere. Great shot there. Goes forward here. He doesn't need to do much with this ball. I think if I was Steve, I would hit this ball super soft and just roll this in. Because going forward like that could have problems. Now he's on the wrong side of the 4. If he was going to do that, he needed to get back out, back to the other side again. I think that he should have just played that one kind of soft. There was no good way. Either that or play that ball and draw. Uh-oh. All right, Allison jacking up here, trying to figure something out. Ooh, great shot by Allison Fisher. Jacks up and just punches it in. How about that? Tell you there. There you go. Allison Fisher now on the 8 ball. This would be rack number 20 if she wins. Oh, but she dogged it! Could Steve Abernathy become number 3? That was a shot that got her earlier. All right, Steve is going to try to draw this ball back out. He's firing. Oh, tough leave here. I will tell you in just a moment, Sam, as we watch Steve Abernathy. Steve Abernathy makes it number 3. He is the 3rd player to defeat Allison Fisher tonight. And just like that, Allison Fisher staves off her 20th victory. And she is now a rather stout 19-3. By the way, Paul, I don't know if you're Italian, but if you are, well, that's why I can pronounce your name correctly. I'm also Italian. It just helps when you know phonetics. Sam Ewell, the other 2 people, other than Steve Abernathy, were Greg Charlton and Sheikh Ahmed. Greg Charlton and Sheikh Ahmed and Steve Abernathy are the golden 3 tonight. All right, Allison Fisher coming up with our next matchup. "77 people watching. I cannot thank you guys enough for that. By all means, please continue to share. We've got more players to come. Still plenty of great players. I see another one here who looks like he's lining up to jump in the fray. Oh, look at that. It's Hector Sanchez's son. I don't know Hector Sanchez's son's first name. So, Hector, if you're watching, please, by all means, can you please tell me what your son's name is? He's getting up there to play now. I don't know if it's little Hector, and I just want to make sure that I'm not getting it wrong. He's got a ball. He made a ball on the break. So I guess he's getting his spot in the underdog tomorrow. All right, little buddy. The little guy's going on. Hector, I know you're watching out there. What's the name of your son? I'm going to say Junior until you tell me different. So. I don't know why I put the comma. Do we happen to know the young Sanchez's name?
No.
If we would be able to. Oh, Allison assisting him with the push out. This is Hector's son who's playing right now.
Yeah.
He made a ball on the break, and as Hector had said before, as long as he pockets a ball, he will get entry into the Underdog 2 tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
So we will be seeing young Hector playing tomorrow. But Allison, I think Allison is not going to take it any easier on him than she did anybody else.
Yeah.
How we doing?
You guys are both going to relieve for a couple minutes because Timmy's going to play, and Bruce and I are going to talk for a minute.
Oh, well,
okay.
that's fine. I guess I'll just have to head out. So, we've been forced out of the booth, but that's all right.
We've been kicked out.
Yeah.
You've never been in here, right? Oh,
That's all right. Hey, listen. I know you guys are going through your weight loss challenge. I want no fisticuffs. We didn't make
And nobody bring any food in here.
we didn't make anything red. I promise I will prod you both with beautiful snacks very shortly. Equal opportunity up in here.
Out there.
I thought you could just slide that in, and
Yep.
I would walk in first.
Oh,
That's
that's what you said.
all right.
All right.
There we go. Get the chair.
Here, I'm gonna just. Can I move this here out here, or is that
I can take that if you want.
okay? And then where it'll be.
Yeah, just stick it over.
Okay, good. Perfect. All right.
All right. Thanks, Andy.
Yep.
All right, you guys are in for a treat. We got Bobby Hilton and Bruce Barth lead into the booth. How you doing, Bruce?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
I gotta interrupt you and the
Want
big
your
guy.
All right.
And gotta make sure that we get Bruce's nickname out there. Don't forget, Bruce the Big Guy Bartholette in the booth. Very nice to have you here, Bruce.
Nice to
Thank
be
you.
here.
Thank you very much for bringing Allison to us. It has been a pleasure already. Thank you.
Yeah, she's great.
Speaking of that, Allison going for the
Oh,
bank against
right.
Tito. And
Yeah,
she
shit.
makes it.
Yep. Yeah, she's really, really good at banks. Her kicks and banks, I've been watching it for 4 days, and she's really amazing with them.
Yeah, I mean, I think she played like 30 matches and she lost 3, which, she scratched on an 8 and missed a 9. I didn't see her miss really too many balls besides that the whole night.
Yeah, the last, let's see, we played the first night at Rax, and I think she lost 1 match.
Yeah.
And then in Southington, she lost 1 match there. I
Yeah.
haven't won, yeah, she went 25-1.
Wow.
It was a 9 on the break to beat her.
Yeah, 9 on the break,
Yeah.
of course. Of
So,
course.
Yeah, she is amazing. I've had the pleasure. She's been at my house, and she's amazing. She really is very nice and great personality. She's good with kids. She's good with all the players. Wonderful for the sport of pool.
Yeah, you can see her right there putting her arm around Tito, the young guy that got the chance to play her. And she's very, very nice to everybody out there. He's very friendly, taking a picture with the dad and everything. And it's nice to see, like, even though she's really nice, when she's on the table, she's pretty fierce.
She is.
You
Well,
know?
she does. She does not give any mercy.
No.
It's
No.
rare if she does.
Yeah.
She definitely plays to win, but that's what everybody comes out to see. They want to see her shooting her best,
I agree.
and they want to see her playing. And but when we were talking about with the kids, she really spends extra time with them.
I saw that she showed him how to push a shot instead of, just leaving him out there for the woods. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It was very nice of her.
yeah, she's always teaching, and she's a great role model for the kids and for this game. Well, it's good that we have her for that.
And it's great because she's been, such a staple for so long, for so long in the sport, and there's never any bad press about her. There's never, you know what I mean. She just keeps being positive and winning events.
Her personality is phenomenal. I mean, like I say, I've been with her for the last 4 or 5 days.
Oh, we're in the booth now. We got a show here. My daughter.
Oh boy, here we go.
She's an APA 6. Watch
Yep.
out. Come on, Becca.
9 on the snap.
9 on the snap. Yeah, that would make her day. So, and again, now Allison's not going to take any mercy.
Oh
so,
no.
All right, let's get a shot here.
Did she make a ball?
No, she didn't. No,
No.
I was hoping she made the 5, but the wide open for Allison here.
Yeah, looking at
The
the record.
8-9 could be a little funny though. See, is that
Yeah, I
the
can
8 ball
see
right
it,
here? That the 8 ball down there?
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
let's see, where's the 7? Yeah, 7.
7,
8 to
yeah,
9.
7's a little weird right here, right?
Yeah,
But she's a professional.
she is, and I've seen some things that I couldn't believe. She's made some unbelievable outs.
What you were saying earlier to me, you said, she hits everything so gracefully and smooth. I don't see her whacking anything, even if she has to play 3-4 real position.
The stroke is very consistent. If you watch her, she brings it back. She actually stops for a real
a slight second.
Yeah, and then she releases.
Just beautiful. That's just a touch,
Yeah.
But I do want to say thank you, Bruce, for obviously Connecticut APA, making this happen. Obviously, we teamed up together to make it happen.
Yes.
But without you, it wouldn't be possible. And I know all around the state, racks, shooters. Rebecca might have a chance.
Oh, look at this. She's not going to leave.
Bad leave.
Yeah.
But where else did you guys go? I know you went to Racks.
We went, the first night was at Racks, and then the second night was at Shooters in Southington. And then last night we were up in Torrington at the Crow's Nest.
The Crow's Nest, I've never been there.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I've been there for a couple tournaments. Nice place. Right? It's got
No,
like 6
they're
tables?
thinking of one, I think a different one.
Oh.
This one's up in Torrington.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right, different one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's a quaint little place, and we had a great time. We laughed. Oh, my God, we had a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the owner up there, Teresa Quawell, she was
Yeah.
wonderful. They treated us fantastic, and I think, very enthusiastic crowd. Everywhere we've been, it's been like that. So
Nice.
I definitely see Allison coming back out here again doing more shows.
Yeah, right. I'm sure. And to being the true professional she is, and he's here plugging away after 4 days straight, and we're throwing people a batter, and she's doing what she's doing.
Yep. And what we're going to do is, come February, she wants to come back out here, and she wants to do some teaching. So she
Wow.
usually does it in groups of 8. And,
Oh, you guys hear that?
Yeah. So
Hear that out there?
I can tell you, if you really want to learn how to play this game, she's the one you want to learn from.
Yeah.
It's amazing, like I said, what I've seen. She has so much knowledge.
I can imagine. I mean, I think she's won more female titles than anybody ever.
She is. She's
Yeah.
listed as the greatest female player.
Yeah.
To
You know,
play the game.
Definitely. So
Yeah.
that's awesome. So you guys hear that? You heard that here. February, you might be taking signups. I'm sure it's going to fill up quick. And don't be cut short, because today we had a lot of people that wanted to play today that actually we trouble squeezing you guys in. So make sure when Bruce makes that announcement, you guys sign up, because that's going to be a hot ticket.
Oh yeah, we had a lot of people today. I think this is the most matches she's played. She's gonna be exhausted.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. How about this little hot shot over here? This little, she's playing under tight box. She knows she's being streamed as well.
Yeah. Well, I think she's kind of used to it a little bit. She's done this
Yeah.
before, so
Yep, definitely.
she's got a definite advantage there.
Yeah, I agree with that. We did a little shark bite with a little talking with her in the booth, and she did fantastic at that.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, she's a good kid.
Oh, she is. She's wonderful. That's right. She went out to Vegas this year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Look at this. Oh, she's
Wow.
yeah.
This
Let's see
6
this.
ball's tough though. Yeah, she wanted to draw it a little bit more. This is the 6 right
Oh,
here.
that's okay.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
colors are the funny colors for balls.
Yeah.
And she's a fantastic player. I think if any weakness is just her draw stroke, she needs to work a little more on. But
Okay.
I mean, her safe game is fantastic, and her shot making is really well.
Well, somebody like Allison could really.
Oh, how about that?
But I guess you don't need to hit draw if you can do those shots.
Rebecca, Bruce is watching, right? You're 6. Take it easy, girl. No,
That was a beautiful shot.
and when she was a 6, Bruce, she came up to me and she was so excited. She's like, "Dad, you're not gonna believe I'm a 6." I said, "Yeah, where you lose, you'll be right back." She goes, "No, I'm really excited." I said, "That's my girl. Good
That's
job."
a great attitude.
I said, "You keep it up," and she hasn't never went down.
Yep.
She stayed a 6 the whole time.
Well,
So,
that's a
good
great
job.
attitude to have.
Good job. All right.
And I tell you, if she worked with Allison, whew,
Oh,
Yeah,
she was
she
trying to
need-
come around.
yeah, that was hard. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, she will. Well, I definitely would. I'm sure she would want to if she had the time. She would
Yeah.
definitely want to do that.
Oh yeah, because I think she's helping her out right now.
All right,
She's telling
absolutely.
her what she could have done and differently on that. Yeah.
Nice. That's a great pro right there.
Yeah.
Just giving her little tidbits.
She helps everybody. I mean, wherever I bring her, she takes the time to talk to people. She's a very giving person. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. And that's what the sport needs.
Oh yeah.
And that's what the sport needs.
Her
Look at that. That's
perfect. Yeah.
Perfect. I mean, she just played at this table tonight, and it looks like she's been playing on her whole life. You know what I mean? And it's not an easy
It is.
table.
No, this is a tough table. This
Yeah.
one here, this is definitely, you got tight pockets. Well, this is where our match is going to be, I guess, right? You and
Yeah.
I?
Yeah.
January, what is
Yeah.
that, 5th? 7th?
Yeah.
I can't remember the date, but it's somewhere around there.
Yeah. Look at a little low. Very cool. Very cool. That's good stuff.
She did a great job, though.
Yeah.
She plays good. She got a great stroke. She's
Yeah. So she's going to teach her.
yeah.
Well, how about
Look
that?
at, see, yeah,
Yeah, how about this? This lady, a professional, has been playing for 4 days straight.
yeah.
If she's at the end of her night and she's taking an extra 5 minutes to spend with, somebody to learn. That's pretty
Well,
awesome.
I think the other thing too is she appreciates how good that she's got a stroke,
Right.
and everything. She's seen that, and
Yep.
these
She
little
can
things.
pick up right away, right?
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll see what happens here this time when she gets it around.
See what she just did? Or I've been trying to teach her that. I said, Rebecca, your bridge is too far away. She doesn't listen all the time.
Well, I can tell you one thing about
My daughter
Allison.
almost had her, Andy.
Almost.
I know.
Almost coming up next.
I know.
One of the things Allison did, she's got a 54-inch cue now. She went to a short cue.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, now that's such a contrast to today's day and age. Everybody's
said-
longer.
Yeah, and if you look at hers, it's only 54 inches.
There we
See
go.
what
Look
we
at
got.
that. See, Rebecca, just like that. And it was perfect right where the 8 ball was.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how you learn. Though. You learn from the best like that.
Yeah.
And like you said, she takes the time. To,
Yeah. I mean, like I said,
she's gonna let her hit it again. That's good.
like me and you, we run pool businesses, But if you want to talk to us at 10 minutes before our tournament's over, we kind of want to go home.
Oh yeah.
She's out there, true professional, and we
Oh.
would answer the questions though. But you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. How about that one?
Yeah. Well, her banks and kicks
Yep.
are unbelievable.
That's
She's,
fantastic.
Well, you don't get to her level without being good
No.
at everything.
I agree.
And she doesn't even play that much anymore. She's not. There's no
Right.
There's not that many tournaments.
Nope.
She just teamed up with Shane Van Boeing in
They
a
won
doubles
that.
tournament. And
They won. Yeah.
And there was another part with the lady. She won that too. So
Wow.
she won both events. Yeah. So it's quite impressive. Her game is. It's
That's
just
very good. Very good stuff. All right, we got Clint Dixon up now. I think he's a 7-7.
okay.
Another good player, so he might have a chance here. Not too many people do, but he might
What
have
I'm
a
finding
chance.
is when most of these they get a little nervous and they've been scratching on the break,
Yeah,
and
that's not good.
yeah, they've been trying to hit a little too hard.
Yep.
Well, he's okay. He can push out here. So is this
Yep.
the one down here?
Yep, that's the
Yeah,
one down
so
there. So you
They're
see,
doing push outs.
and push it right here or something. Leave him at her bank. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, she's shaking hands. See, she's such a star. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Such a class act.
What do you do? Make the 9? Oh no. Okay.
Maybe she's asking.
Yeah.
This is one of the things that you guys push out Masters for APA, but no other 9-ball, right? There's regular 9-balls, no push out, only Masters. Straight
right.
9-ball, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's a little different. I think
And the reason they do that is because they try to give every advantage they can to the lower handicaps.
Yeah,
That's why in regular 9-ball they don't do the jump.
yeah.
It's
I agree with that, and I actually.
and a lot of the owners don't want jump shots
No.
by 1s and 2s and 3s.
Yep.
You know.
No, I agree, and I agree with the reason I like with the push out rules is probably different than what you guys have, but and it affects me. It costs me 9-ball matches all the time.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because I don't get a shot, I can't push out.
Right.
But it takes away the argument factor because you were trying to hit that ball. No, I was pushing out. The two-way, because there are some people out there that would say, try to hit it. If they don't, I pushed. And
Yep.
then you go, no, I didn't hear you. So I like that aspect because it just takes any less argument is better for the leagues out there, I
Well,
believe.
And that's
believe.
that's true even with the 8-ball when people say, well, why don't you play call pocket? We're a social league. We're having fun. We
Yep.
just want, it's easier for the lower handicap, and it stops arguments.
Yep.
If a ball banks 2 reels
Right.
cross-side, somebody
Can you
say,
imagine if you had a call like off a ball and if it just nicks
Yeah.
a ball? I can imagine it
yeah.
would be really rough.
Yeah, we like to keep the fun aspect in it, and
Yeah.
and I know the better players like to call everything, and that's
Yep.
fine. But for our league, it works really well. And
Well, you guys are, I believe, the #1 league in the country, correct?
we are.
And
Yeah,
you're the
yeah,
number
yeah.
1 division, correct?
We have the second largest league.
Second.
Baltimore, Maryland has the largest, and then there's a little miss there. But Baltimore, Maryland has the largest league. Connecticut is number 2, and the other half of Baltimore, Maryland is number 3.
Wow, how about that, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, how about
So-
that? And then we have Nicole and Micah that got the other half of Connecticut. Maybe they can start catching up when you guys could be 1, 2, 3, 4. How about
That
that?
would be wonderful. Yeah, they're doing a great job there, and I wish them all the luck in the world because good people, and they're doing the league right. They're doing a good job, and
Well, I mean, Nicole learned a lot from you. I think she helped you with your book, right?
she did.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a huge help.
It was funny. We joke around with her because she played out of here. You know, we would say, "Yeah, I remember you used to work up there, volunteer your time." Yeah, that's what you were doing. Now she's buying the division. You know, but no, they're good people. I think they're gonna do real well.
Well, they're hardworking people too. They're out there.
Yeah.
They're getting around. They're seeing everybody, and it's good. It's good for that area, and I'm sure it's going to grow.
Yeah.
So
Clint's gonna play a nice safe here.
yeah, it's a good play.
And speaking about APA, let's tell a little bit about your story, Bruce. I actually, I mean, you probably don't remember me, but I remember seeing you. I think it was you when you first started walking around the beat in Hartford looking for bars
I did.
and stuff like that. So tell these guys out there that think that you're just sitting in the office. How did you start the Connecticut APA? I mean, you just got handed 100 teams, or
No, I started with 0 teams, 0 players.
0 teams,
Zero.
0 players.
I didn't even really.
You were by
well,
yourself, or you had somebody
I'm
partner?
from Massachusetts, so I live, just on the other side of the line there. I lived in Chicopee, Mass, and at any rate, I played in the league in Massachusetts. The league was going on in Massachusetts at the time.
Nice
And
shot.
the
right
guy
there,
who was
Fisher.
running it, his name was John Waylick. And I just happened to go and ask him one day, I said, how do you get involved in this? And he said, he gave me a phone number.
And you were, how old were you at this point?
This was, I can tell you the date even, March
Okay.
22nd,
Okay.
1989.
Oh, nice shot right there by Fisher again.
Yeah. And so I called the number he gave me, and they said, can you be out here in 2 weeks? And I said, yeah.
Mhm.
And back then it was pretty simple. We did everything, just over the phone. And
Nice touch. Yeah.
excuse me. And so, at any rate, after that, I went and I did a was it Friday, Saturday, Sunday crash course how to
A
become a
seminar,
league
whatever you
operator.
wanna call
It
it,
really
yeah.
was very
Yeah.
small back then.
Yeah.
There was only a handful of league operators, and in Connecticut, nobody had. I don't even know if there was any leagues in Connecticut.
I don't think so. Allison was another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice so. So I went to the training school, like I say, and I came back, and they gave me. Actually, I came back on March 22nd, and I had to have a league up by April 1st to send a team to the regional event back then. So in 1 week's time, I went to the bars.
Yeah.
I have no idea where to buy. I just picked an area, and I just started going around, and
Literally
was a
walking
Windsor-
the bars, right?
Right,
Going and
when-
just talking to people.
well, I started Winslow-Locks, and Hartford was the second one. And I just basically went into every bar I could find, and I asked them how do you, if they'd like to get into the league. And of course, nobody even knew what it was. And somehow or another, at my first meeting, I had to have 6 teams minimum at the time. And I remember holding my first meeting. It was at the Windsor-Locks Knights of Columbus, and only 3 people showed up. And I said, we're starting next week. They go, don't you have to have 6 teams? I said, we'll have 6 teams. We're starting next week. And I just remember working as hard as I could, and I got 6 teams together playing
Yeah.
by the following week. That's how it started.
Wow.
And I just
Wow.
kept going around, and so the first session was 6 teams. We went up to the next session. We went up to like 20 something, and then within a year we had almost 90 teams.
Wow. It just took off like wildfire
It did.
after that, right?
Yeah,
Wow.
the word
So,
spread, and we.
there you go. See, Bruce doesn't just sit back in his office. He was walking door to door out there, guys. That's how we got this league going, and it's a great league. I mean, Billiards, we have like 70 or 80 teams here, and for the most part, I mean, just general consensus is everybody loves it. They love the playoffs. They love the tournaments. Everybody has a really good time, and a lot of people met, like Nicole and Micah. They actually met playing league.
I can't tell you how many people have gotten married in our league. Quite a few people have gotten married.
Absolutely.
How many babies? I should be
Yeah,
called the Godfather.
No, very cool. Very cool.
But yeah, we've had, since we started, I think it's over 80,000 people have played Connecticut APA pool.
How many?
80,000.
Wow, did you guys hear that? 80,000 people. I think there's only was it 2 or 3 million in
Yeah,
Connecticut? Isn't it
2.4
80,000?
million. In
Yeah.
everything, in
Wow.
our counties I have, yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't realize it was that many.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it seems to be growing. I mean, I know our teams are. In Tuesday you can't have any more in house right now. We just, and our teams are just growing.
Yeah, well, a lot of the larger locations have grown because with the pandemic
That's
and everything.
That's Jason Longo with the miss. He's another 7-7. He's a good player.
But a lot of the, unfortunately, a lot of the smaller bars were not able to survive it.
Right.
And but so the teams, a lot of them came to places like your place and other places like that here. So
Right.
which is great. It's great for the sport. Great for you guys, and we're.
I think it's going to come back to bars and everything. It seems like hopefully as long as we keep getting through this in a positive way.
I think pool's growing right now. Even Allison was saying that the renewed interest
Look at that
is
stroke.
tremendous. Yeah, she does have a great stroke.
I mean, she does not hit that ball hard, Bruce. And it went back.
Oh, I know.
That was amazing.
Yeah. It's ridiculous to watch her. When she's really on, she's getting a little tired right now. She's played a lot of matches, but when she's fresh and she's really on, I mean, her position is just pinpoint.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So, but she's really enjoying it. She wants to come back and do this again.
That's great. I know our area will definitely fill up with classes. It's a great thing. So many people want to get better, and I'm an advocate. It was funny. I was just talking to. And I was talking about lessons. One of my good friends was just here from Texas, and we've been friends for I'd say 30 years, and we met playing. Well, we worked together, and he thought he could play pool, and I went and hustled him and took his money, but I didn't take it. We became friends. I started teaching him.
Yeah.
And here I am, 35 years later, still teaching people how to play. It's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. So people always, and I still learn from everybody as well. But people do want to learn.
Absolutely. Well, the thing about her, she's a great teacher. She
looks like she has a temperament for sure.
Right, she's a great communicator is the thing.
Yeah.
She breaks it down.
What do you think here? She's going to go one rail reverse or two rail forward?
I think she's going to go at high rate. She's going to go two rails. Yeah.
There it is. You heard Bruce call it. But I agree. I only met her. This is I think it's the third time I met her. But obviously, just saying hi from at events and stuff. But she's such a sweet, nice lady. And here she is. She's answering his questions.
Oh yeah, and she will take the time with them. Anything that they ask. And look at her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's such a great sport. She is. Even if she loses, wins, doesn't matter.
Bonus player. No. All right, I'm going to step out for 1 second, Bruce.
Okay.
Are you going to stay by yourself for a quick second?
Whatever you want me to do.
No? All right, we're going to take a quick break.
Yeah.
Okay, we got up Greg Morning up. Broke. Didn't make anything. Greg Morning up. Oh no. Broke. Didn't make anything. Greg Morning up. Oh no. Broke. Got this. Didn't make anything. Greg Morning up. Oh no. Broke. Got this. Sorry about this voice feedback on Bobby's phone. I'm not sure how to shut it off. Voice feedback. Last time I tried to shut it off, I messed up his phone. Wow, nice thin cut with perfect position. Can't ask for better than that. Thin cut with perfect position. Can't ask for better than that. That's all she wrote for Greg. Can't ask for better than that. That's all she wrote for Greg. Can't ask for better than that. That's all she wrote for Greg. Can't ask for better than that. That's all she wrote for Greg. Okay, I'll go find out who's up next. Be right back, folks.
That's okay. We're good. You're just staying there for the last 2 matches? Yeah. Okay. Hector, then Timmy, I might play her too.
Okay. Okay. I'm back. We got Hector Sanchez Jr. and I think Tim Levine is coming up next, and a possibility of Bobby Hilton. We'll have to see, but these Hector and Tim will be the last 2 matches. We'll have to see if anybody else is going to get in on this. Well, Hector made a ball on a break. He's got a long shot on the 1 ball. And he makes it. Very nice shot. Leaves himself a shot on the 2. is a runnable rack here. Hector just got to take his time. Made it. And you can make the 3 in the corner there and come down a little bit to have a shot on that 4. So he's in pretty good shape here. Oh, and he boxed it. All right, good try, Hector. That's a difficult shot for Allison. She may kick at it. I don't know. Or play a safety. She may even be able to make this. I don't know. If it's off the rail, she'll make it. She did. She's perfect on the 4. I think this is. I think this was Hector's last turn at the table. Nice draw shot. And this should be all she wrote for Hector Sanchez. That is it. Next victim is going to be Tim Levine. Tim will be coming to the table with his girlfriend racking for him. So if he doesn't make anything on the break, he can blame her. Timmy's looking to make that wing ball, which is the 3 ball, I believe it is, in the top right-hand corner. Did not make it. He did not make a ball, but he didn't leave anything for Allison. So Allison will be playing it safe here. I think she'll tap the 1 ball out so that it comes behind that 5-6 or 4-6, whatever, 5-6, and the cue ball will go down table. Oh, she did it the opposite. That was actually a better shot. think Timmy's got to come down like this. Maybe come back and hit it on the way back or the way down. The other option is come down here and back out. Oh, let's try it, Timmy. Looks like everything's got a pocket, so this may be Tim's last turn at the table. Nicely played. I think Allison's just going to come off and bring herself right to the middle of the table. Follow the lines, Allison. Okay. And you should come straight up table. She's got awesome cue ball control and speed control. Look at that. Perfect. Well, she can play this all the way down, but I think she's going to play it in the side pocket. Yeah. Should make that 7 to bounce out a little bit. Play the 8 in the upper corner. And probably play the 9 in the same pocket. Just like that. And that's all she wrote for Tim. I think that was the last scheduled match, but Bobby Hilton may be playing. We'll have to see. Well, they figure it all out. We're going to throw up our sponsors here. For everyone to see. What an amazing night of pool. Guys are looking at for free. On the compliments of the Shark Stream and Yale Billiards, along with the APA, was sponsoring Allison. I think there were 3 winners tonight against Allison. And let's see, who was it? Well, looks like they're making her in a rack again, so it looks like maybe Bobby Hilton's going to play. We'll have to see. Maybe not. I don't know. Well, I'm going to go out and see if there's anybody else playing. So, oh, look, there's Bobby Hilton with his cues, so I guess he's going to play. Allison is signing a couple of posters right now. And here we go. See if Bobby makes anything on the break and gets a shot. Well, it doesn't look like he made anything on the break. And left Allison a shot on the 1, so this may be all she wrote for Bobby. We'll put a tiny bit of draw on this to miss that 8-ball down there and come around for the 4-ball. Well, looks like she's got a combination 4-5. It is nice and easy. 4 should stay right there. Well, 4 came down table just a little bit too much. She wanted to play that in the side. So now she's probably going to bank it. Oh, she had it. Nice shot. What do I know? Looking to draw that straight back. She does. Beautiful shot. That's pocket speed here. Eight and nine will go in the same pocket, and that'll be it. That will be it. That was it, folks. I hope you all enjoyed this. And Allison saying hi to everybody out there watching on the Shark Stream.
Of course, Allison Fisher coming in with the good night to her adoring fans
Yeah,
out there
saw
in
that.
the Shark Stream land. So very good to have you guys here again. Thank you guys so much. That was the last match of the night. Bobby Hilton, the one capping it off. What did you do to my thing over here?
Oh, I don't know. It just is
I know what happened. I'll fix it. But either way, that's what we wanted to do. Right there. But either way, of course, Allison Fisher getting her 27-3. Three lucky participants did win tonight, and we are very proud of them. Greg Charlton and Steve Abernathy and Sheikh Ahmed. They were all the lucky winners tonight. Of course, Allison Fisher, class act as always. She had fun. She had fun torturing me with that
showing
safety.
the score here.
So, congratulations to everybody there. We want to give a big special thank you to our amazing sponsors as she posts up her 27-3. And again, our great sponsors here, of course, Viking Q's and Simona's Cloth, our title sponsors. We've got all of our amazing local sponsors, including one of our great sponsors right here in the booth with Andy Gow, JJ Fishbein, of course, Ben Strong, Harriman Real Estate, Vaculease, K. Morgan, Nick Marino Billiard Sales and Services, Sigma Wear, Salato, Man Cave Memories, of course, Michael's Deli, Bart Ravesi, and Jacoby Custom Cues, just to name a few. And of course, we do have many other sponsors there that I did not name, and we're very, very thankful for all of that. We will see here what happens here. I'm going to just leave this up for just a minute in case we do happen to get Allison in the booth. It's not a guarantee, but I will see what happens after she's all set.
She said she'd like to do that.
Yeah, so we'll see. So I'm going to leave the live up. We're just going to pop in the I'll be right back scene just in case, and we'll see what's going on with that. So again, stay tuned. We're going to have the live up just in case Allison pops back in. Alrighty, guys, we are back. I see that 16 of you stuck around, as well as 7 of you on YouTube, and that's because we have the lovely Allison Fisher live in the booth right here.
Hi everyone,
Now she's coming
how are
up.
you? Nice to see you. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, so, absolutely amazing stuff. You just played masterfully out there.
I dusted off the cobwebs. It's still there. So I competed a little bit this year in Texas
Yes.
and in South Carolina. I partnered Shane as well in doubles.
Yes, I did follow that very, very
And
closely. Congratulations
Thank
to
you. And I got a little bit of the magic back. And I thought, I can still do this. Because I considered myself sort of semi-retired. I've not really played much in 2 years. So it's just nice to compete. And this has been wonderful. I've been doing a little series of exhibitions. And I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's obviously Yale Billiards is very, very happy to have you. Of
Thank
course,
you.
Bruce Bartlett and the Connecticut APA so gracious to get you here to do your tour of Connecticut. And I know
it's
that
been wonderful. I've had a great time.
the Connecticut pool playing public very happy to have you here.
They've been wonderful. They really have. It's been absolutely superb.
And just trying to think. Obviously you've been playing a little bit lately now. What's next on the schedule after the exhibitions?
I think I want to compete next year again.
Where's 2022 bringing you?
Yeah, I think there's going to be. I'll be back on the WPBA tour. I think there's lots of things coming into pool. I think there's a little rise at the moment. There's lots of things happening if you watch Facebook and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to competing, and I'm looking to secure some sponsors for the 2022 season.
Well, I don't think you're going to have any trouble doing that.
Let's do this because I'm on a comeback.
Yes. So I have noticed. I've been watching and keeping a very close eye. I know that your Allison Fisher Q line has been doing swimmingly with JP
it's
Shower.
been doing well, but I've stopped that. I'm looking for something different at the moment.
Okay.
Because it's hard to be a salesperson on your own.
Yeah.
So that's something I'm diverting to other things at the moment.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens. I'm with Playcraft Tables. So I'm looking for some new hookups, I think. New territory.
Yeah. Kind of.
Clothing. I'm looking at cues. So we'll see.
Pool clothing has been like billiard based clothing has been really on the up lately.
Yeah, there's
I've
lots
noticed
of
a lot of people
companies
popping
out
in.
there, lots of different companies. So I'm in cahoots with a few and seeing what's happening.
Yeah, and in terms of your overall play, how much were you able to practice during the age of COVID?
I was a bit naughty because I was sort of spent more time with the family and doing more adventurous things. And
I don't think anybody could fault you for that.
no, I loved it. Just precious time, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've been competing for decades, and my kids are nearly 12 and 11 years old, so it's time to spend time with them before I'm not cool anymore. So lots of quality time with the kids.
I can only imagine what it's like to have a mom who is a literal living legend in the world of pool.
I don't know if they really realise, but that's okay. I'm good with that. I'm mama to them, so that's good.
They'll come around. Do they still travel with you every once in a while?
They've been here a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why I think I'd still like to compete a little bit because I'd like to win a tournament in front of them.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, it would be.
I think that would be good.
Yeah.
So, overall, I mean, how has your recent traveling been? Where have you been over the past couple of before Connecticut? Where were you traveling to?
Well, I had that tournament, and then what did I do? I went to Seattle the weekend before last. So I was out there for Michael Littman, who is Littman Lights, and he had me out for the Northwest Cup, which was Oregon State versus Washington State.
Oh,
I was doing the commentating.
collegiate action.
So it was a lot of fun. Rahana and me from Creative Wire Media we were commentating the whole 2 days. Fabulous. We had a great time. And then I did some lessons as well. So that's another thing I do is the group lessons. So I'm hoping to come back in this area maybe in February, March time.
Oh.
So if anyone's interested, we'll get some group lessons going.
I think we can
Get that smooth
build some chatter up on that.
Yeah, I think we should.
So, obviously when you played in the match that we just played there,
Yes.
first things first, did I go the right way?
Yeah, rail first, because you were nailed to the rail and you had a straight in long shot. I would have done exactly the same, but like I said to you afterwards, I said the difference being that I would have made it.
This is true.
Who knows? I don't know, but that was definitely the shot.
I think 36 years of pro experience said you would have been an odds-on favorite to have nailed it and maybe got me somewhere.
It was good.
But
it's all right. You did the right thing.
I expect. Well, that's good to know. But the thing that mesmerized me most playing you and watching all night tonight is just the way that you execute so smoothly without a hint of too much speed. Everything that you play is so very mechanical and methodical, and it's really been a trademark of your entire career is just your very mechanical stroke. I know it owes back to your snooker background as well, but it's super interesting to see how you develop that. Like who built that into you?
Well, it took a lot of work,
Yeah.
to be honest with you. When I was 16, I went to a guy called Frank Callan, who's a famous snooker coach. He taught a lot of top snooker players. And that's where I kind of put that little hesitation in my stroke. But I worked on that quite hard for a few months before I won my first world title. So I was 17 when I won my first world title, and it's kind of stuck with me, that. So I'm also working on my stroke a little bit. Like tonight's good. It's good playing these exhibitions for me because I've changed my stance very slightly. And I feel like I'm cueing straighter, I'm seeing the ball better. And my speed and then the other thing is I'm using a 54-inch cue.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I've shortened up everything, and I feel good with it because it's lighter, but I'm still getting some nice power on the shots. It's really getting through the ball. So I think there's just lots of good things that I'm doing, and I think not playing has given me sort of a fresh mindset, like starting again.
Yeah.
So that's been good.
Yeah,
Actually, and I'm doing it because I'm enjoying it.
That reminds me a lot of like what John Morrow went through when John Morrow decided to switch hands.
Yeah, I think that's a good
it's
thing.
starting everything all over
It's a
again.
new canvas, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I feel like I'm playing because I'm enjoying playing, and I think that's a little different to there's a bit of pressure. There's pressure, obviously, but it's different when you're having fun doing it.
Yeah.
And I think it's different when you're a kid, it's a hobby. Then you leave home or you leave school and it becomes a job. And then you have to make a living to pay your bills.
Yeah.
And you go through all the different stages of it. So now it's enjoyment.
But speaking of having to make a living to pay bills, obviously you've been winning titles left and right for the better part of 30 years now. And just talk a little bit about how like the game itself has progressed in terms of the overall. I know it's still hard, to go out there and make a living as a touring pro now.
Oh yeah,
but,
it's
it's
very hard.
But in terms of the overall pairs, would you say that at least we've progressed a little bit in the right direction?
Well, you've only got to look at the players now.
Yeah.
If you look at all of the top players, especially in the men's game, they're all athletes now. It's changed. The whole scenery's changed. Lots of desire out there. Look at little, Joshua Filler. Look at Oya from Japan. I know he's been here.
Yes.
There's so many young players, and they're all athletic. So that's a good thing because they're there to win. There's no two ways about it. Albin Ocean has dominated this
Oh
last
my God,
year.
he's been
machine.
phenomenal.
So it's interesting, isn't it, the landscape now? And there's lots of challenge matches going on, lots of money matches out there, lots of tournaments. I feel like it's on a big upswing at the moment, which has kind of got me hooked a little bit again, I think. Because you can go through the motions for a long time, but I feel like there's a big Matchroom coming into it, doing lots of tournaments.
I think that's been one of the biggest boons for American pool in a long time.
Well, they're professionalising it, aren't they? There's a lot of the productions are great. Players feel like stars. They're making stars of players, and that's what you need in any sport, so that the public follows them. So, I mean, I think there's a lot of good things in the next 10 years for pool, and I think it's going to be fun.
Do you? Speaking of, I had a couple of people who are actually in the chat who had a couple of questions. Tassin Muhib actually asked, "Will you actually be commentating at the Moscone Cup this year?"
No, they've got other plans. I think, which is fine because it's a lot of work, a lot of pressure. I did enjoy it, and it's really good, and it's fantastic to be there. But I think I think they've got their commentators set because they're on a budget.
Yeah.
They are going to include some women in Moscone, not in the actual thing, but there's a warm up.
Yeah.
I think Kelly Fisher and Christina Tkach.
Oh, how good has she been playing lately?
Yeah.
Captures the world #1.
Yes, and then the other team is Jennifer Beretta, I think, and April Larson. So that's good, getting the women out there playing.
Now, it's getting that out there to say, if you had to make, I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit.
Oh, I like that.
If you had to make a top 5 list of the top 5 female players in pool right now that everybody should be watching, other than you, who would it be?
Well, obviously we've had a couple of years of COVID that the general public haven't seen.
Yeah.
So Chen Ximing is my top, probably.
Yes. For sure.
There's a lot
She's
of
definitely my number one.
There's a lot of good Chinese players. Kelly Fisher, obviously, is at the top. I wish Gai Young Kim, she's playing 3 cushion billiards now in Korea. That's
Is
her
she
thing.
really?
But she was always one of my favourites to play. But she's not involved in pool at the moment. Obviously, Christina's out there. You've got Margaret Feflova.
She just won the European Championships.
She got a bronze, silver, and gold. Who else? Do you know there's a girl in? Well, she's a snooker player though. That's nothing to do with this. But there's a girl in.
Still though, if you guys are watching pool out there, you should be checking out snooker as well.
A snooker player from. What's her Nut or something they call her from Thailand. She's got a long Thai name, so I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
I'd have to look her up.
Yes, you must. But I mean, also I'm not really. There's a lot of good European players that I'm not familiar with because they've just played the European Championships. There's a couple of players who won gold medals in the straight pool and what was it? What else did they play?
There were 8, 9. It was 8,
8 and
9,
9. Yeah, and there were a few players I don't know. Really? So that's good.
Yeah.
You know, there's lots of players coming. There was a girl from Turkey, I think, who won one of them gold medals. So yeah, so it's exciting. It's encouraging
people
because
are
the
just
more
coming
they
out of the woodwork everywhere.
see people playing, the women playing in the Moscone and the other events that Matchroom do. This is how it starts. It snowballs. Like I used to watch the snooker players on TV.
Yeah.
And I thought I could do that. I want to do that. They see you on TV, and then kids watching. That's how it grows.
Yeah, and you grow a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, you think to yourself. I mean, you got to imagine how many players you've inspired over the years to jump into the game as well. You know, when you're somebody
I've been around for decades.
When you're somebody who's been there a long time, you think to yourself, okay, well now we're seeing the new generation come up, and how many of them were watching you?
It's very
or watching
encouraging.
Karen.
Well, some
or
of them
watching...
weren't born when I was playing.
Yeah,
Their parents were around, but yeah, no, it's a complete compliment.
What is that like? What is that like when you show up and you see this like top player who's coming in, and you realize that you were winning world titles before she was even a thought.
I know.
You say to yourself,
it's quite bizarre.
Have you ever said to yourself, maybe I'm just a little long? Am I getting long in the tooth?
Oh, I've thought that a lot. But mentally, it's funny. I have thought that. I've been like, I'm done with it. I don't want to travel anymore. I don't want to leave home. I want to be at home. And then I pick my cue up and I, play some good games, and I'm like. I white knuckle it because I'm like, still there. There's still, it's a waste not to do it. That's kind of how I feel sometimes. So, it's balance for me. It's about balance. It's about my home life being good, everyone being happy there, my kids, and the balance if I've got the mojo there to go out and try and win. I don't want to be a number that just shows up.
Yeah.
I want to try and win.
Yeah, exactly.
You can see tonight.
Yeah, exactly. You were doing what you could. So I mean, with all the great players out there who showed up and played with you tonight, if you were going to look at this entire group of amateur players here and just give them one solid piece of advice to walk away from, because obviously they're going to watch this back and they're going to see this. What is the one biggest piece of advice that Allison Fisher would give away to every person here?
Well, firstly,
for free.
Yeah, you create a routine at the table because that takes away pressure or, alleviates pressure. So your mind should be focused on, certain things. Jumping up is a major thing that a lot of amateur players do, right? So it's about distributing your weight forward more, so more on the forearm. That stops you jumping up. And then a slow backswing before you hit the ball. That gets your eyes to the object ball, and creates a better timing. A slow backswing and then you follow through with some pace. But that's the most common thing, I think. Rushing that backswing's not good. You've got to think about yourself like an archer holding a bow and pulling that string of the bow back. It's never fast, it's always slow, and the eyes are on the target. Definitely
a good way to think about it. I've never thought about it that way myself, so I'm going to remember that as well.
It's always a good thought.
So, with that piece of advice out there, obviously, the amount of time that you've practiced, what would you say is a good, fair amount of practice time to where you don't burn yourself out?
Well, that's a good
If you're
point.
really trying to improve.
I think it's about doing drills, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think you have to have the balance of play and drills. And when I was a 16-year-old at home playing snooker, I would do 4 hours a day of drills. And I would time it, 15 minutes of this, 30 minutes of that, 30 minutes of that, 15 minutes of that.
Yeah.
So I would
Almost like an aerobic routine.
I wouldn't get bored, so that's the key, isn't it? If you're struggling, walk away, refresh, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, come back refreshed. So you don't want to just bog yourself down with it. Maybe do 5 of this, 10 of that, find an average. You've got something to beat, it puts a bit of pressure on you.
Yeah, that's definitely good.
So, yeah.
In terms of
You have to plan your practice, really.
and in the next coming year, have you locked yourself down for any events that we can expect to see your name in
I haven't seen
already?
anything advertised yet, but I know that there are in the works. So I want to play WPBA tour. I think Predator are going to do a few women's events.
Are you going to consider the UK Open?
I am going to consider it, just because I get to see family too.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely going to consider that.
Yeah. Oh, I always wanted to know. Somebody asked me this the other day because they were curious, and I was like, I have no clue, but something, I'll ask her when I see her. Where exactly in England did you hail from?
I hailed from. That sounds rather posh, doesn't it? I spent most of my life in Peacehaven, Sussex. It's on the south
Sussex.
coast. It's near Brighton, south of London.
Ah.
That's where we moved there when I was about 10 years old.
I wasn't sure if you were on the western shores.
No.
Or if you were on the eastern
no.
shore.
So on the southern shores.
Ah.
But I was born in Hertfordshire, just north of London. We moved to Surrey when I was about 4. Lived in Surrey for a while and then in Sussex.
Okay. Well, just before we happen to conclude this interview, I figure I've had you in here long enough. I've taken some of your time.
It's a pleasure.
Bruce said he'd meet you at the house.
Oh yeah. Bruce, of course, has
Bruce
been very
Bartholet
nice
has been wonderful. He's bringing me to all these events that I've been doing and arranged 6 events, and it's been awesome. We've had a great time.
Oh, I do thank you for showing up. I
Thank
just
you.
have one last opportunity. Of course, the camera's right there. By all means, you got your plenty of time to bring out anything that you'd like to. Anything
Well-
you got going on? Anything you'd like to say?
I'd just like to thank Yale Billiards for having me, and thank you all for tuning in, because I had a really fun night. It was a really fun crowd, and hopefully there'll be more of this. I'm always interested in doing more of this. So yeah, it was fantastic. I had a great time.
Oh, and last one, I did see one. We have a huge money match going on, Shaw versus Arcolo. Who's the pick?
Ooh.
Snap pick. I
God,
know
don't
game 1
even-
is going on.
I don't even want to pick.
Tough
I've
game,
got to
isn't
go
it?
with Dennis in a way, because Dennis has been playing them non-stop. These types of matches. I don't know how Jason performs with this big of a match, because I haven't seen much of him play. I know him as a player,
Yeah.
but I think I'm going to favour Dennis. I hate to say that, because
Just bear in mind, this is not who this is not who
It's random pick.
Yeah, exactly. She's she's not trying to defriend either of them.
No, not at
There's
all.
no animosity here.
No,
but-
I like them both, and they're both fantastic players. But I just think experience-wise.
Yeah.
So who knows? I don't know.
Well, you heard it here. Allison Fisher's going with Dennis Orcolo. So if that's going to change
Don't
your
tell
betting
anyone,
mind, go
right?
for it.
Don't tell anyone.
We'll try to limit the exposure on that one.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Allison, it's been a pleasure
Thank
to
you.
have you here. Thank you so
appreciate it.
much. And again, we want to thank all of our absolutely amazing sponsors who have made this night possible on the Shark Stream, of course. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors here, our title sponsors, Viking Q's and Simonis Cloth, all of our amazing local sponsors, and it's just been an absolutely great night here on the Shark Stream. Another top pro player able to play on here, and we want to say a very special good night. I am Tim Levine. Of course, our beautiful player Allison Fisher is still in the booth. We'll be happy
Thank
to
you,
say goodbye.
everyone. Thank you.
All right, have a good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.